Hello and welcome back to Ardent Roleplay Stream. I'm here. Dear God,
are you here?
I've got the show in the background. Classic. All right, I think that's a really good intro that we just went. So, party on, Wayne. We got Steph, we got Trent, we got Mac, and we got the lovely Romy with us today, and we'll be playing some sweet Ardent Roleplay and D&D all in the one. So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were in the home of Tarvin, a healer of the slums, known to kind of help members of the community with the sickness that's currently, across Numeria. They had some questionable encounters with the healer, and he's currently escaped and called the guards because he was attacked, honestly. But yeah, okay, cool. Look, let's let Mog recap for us exactly what happened, because I think he's got some passion about this particular one.
Been a bad guy, I say God. Hi, I'm Macaulay. I am playing a half-orc paladin named Mog, and he's the goodest good boy in the world. And all he wants to do is just heal everyone and make sure that everybody lives, except this healer, who turns out had been making these people sick. And I think only Mog knew this, so Mog gunned it for him and picked him up and threw him into the boxes and was like, "Why?"
Taking out the trash.
But Mog forgot to tell the rest of the party, and the party was not happy with that.
Not the whole party.
Not the whole, except Damon. God, I love Damon.
Yeah. It's definitely
Damon trusts Mog implicitly.
Yeah, it's definitely like a very quick situation that's just happened. So the guards currently are on their way to the disturbance that's happened, obviously in the house, because there's been like some yelling and "Oh, help!" And hilariously, yes, we're going to be starting this lovely stream with initiative. Let's do it, team.
The very last thing that Mog was doing was Mog noticed that some boards were, and Mog stepped on the boards and found something, but I don't think he said what it was.
Yeah, I did tell you what it was. So it was a selection of books and an amulet.
That's right, the amulet.
Did I get Did I get do I know what they say? What?
Not yet, because it's only you've just opened the box basically as this guy's been knocked to the ground as you were kind of pilfering through his stuff before. Obviously, he tried to run away out of fear. You would surmise, but who's to say really? So yeah, it's books, amulet, and I will show you some reveal stuff for that once we have resolved this particular combat. Because I imagine that the paladin is going to have some feelings about this guy is trying to escape. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Ben.
Okay.
Just go off, I guess.
Ben.
Hi.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
that's right. The bard gets to go first. That's useful.
Hey,
it's more useful than you believe.
Wouldn't happen any other way, honestly.
Yay! The fighter goes last on the natural one.
Honestly, immaculate. That's exactly what you want.
I'm like, guys, the guards are.
I think that's my favorite.
He does a little circle.
You can execute them after I've done the bulk of the damage.
Oh, I hate that for me.
Damon,
nailed it.
Damon slings the door open. He's like, "Dun!" And then there's a YouTube loading symbol on his forehead.
Buffering. No, it's the little rainbow wheel from MacBooks.
Oh yeah, MacBook. Yeah.
Alright.
Now I need to figure out what I want to do.
Alright, Damon is on a 4. Bear is on a 23.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us.
Mog's on an 18. Yep, good. Love that. And the lovely Lillian is on an 8. Great.
Something.
We're off to a cracking start, guys.
Alright, so I will also do the guards as well, actually. The guards are on their way, and they are hungry for your blood candies.
Oh dear.
Well, as much as guards hungry for blood candies usually are, but, it's probably nothing to worry about, team. Don't... That's a 2. That's fine. Guards.
Fine.
It's fine.
Just as fine.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
This is fine. All right, so take it off from the top. Bed.
All right.
What you got? Just a moment, actually. So the lovely Nick was unable to join us today. He is not feeling 100%. So he will be generally in the actual stream, like in the game for a period of time, but basically following along. Just as an FYI for anyone confused where Nick is, even though we do love him and miss him. 2 bards are better than 1.
Always.
All right.
I mean, is it though?
It is a one-man band bard for sure, but 2 bards are gooder than 1.
As he
Baird
said.
has different opinions.
Baird always has different opinions.
Always, yeah. We got
The dissent in the group. All right,
Yeah,
Baird,
good, yes.
take us away.
I mean, straight off, I'm going to go straight for Bardic Inspiration because I want everyone else to get a boost. I might as well start with that.
Yeah.
And I don't think the guards aren't quite here yet, are they? Or they're not
No,
on top of us.
they are probably like 2 turns away. You'd imagine. So they're gonna
Cool.
run up and they're gonna like probably get to the front bit and then be like, what the like. So if you're gonna escape, now's the time.
I mean, I'm going to go straight for Bardic Inspiration just because that it's going to help us with escapes or with fighting. So let's
Who knows?
do that. Let's
so
do
many
that.
options.
Team, there's like a window at the very back of the room. If we wanted to like all just barrel, I'd jump through it. Barrel. Can't do that. Only I can do like something else.
Only I may jump through the window.
I barrel through it. Just through the window.
It was me.
Roll me as well a quick perception there, Roll me. Just as you're like
Perception? Okay.
yeah, just in case you notice something interesting. Like as this cultist runs away, or as the guards approach, as the case may be.
As the cultist runs away.
I'm sorry, what?
As the cultist runs away.
He's a healer.
He's a healer, mate.
He's doing his best.
Calm your proverbial farm.
Yeah, it's called a healer, not a cultist.
Calm it without calm.
Well, you know, we have the guards are
Your
cultists.
father.
There's no cultist. There is no cult basting say. Alright, cool. I'll message you some stuff that you might see, but
Oh no.
alright, that's fine. What do you like to do rather than bardic inspiration?
Okay, I sort of remember what I'm rolling because I'm sorry, gang.
Good man.
Do I have to roll for it, don't I?
No. You stand it out. You hand out as a bonus action.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's just a bonus action.
Yeah,
Awesome.
bonus action, hand out bardic inspiration to someone.
Other than that, I'm probably just going to hold because I'm not the leader here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you like
Give
to
it to
hold
one person, right?
Would you like to hold an action with the kind of prerequisite that if everyone else tries to escape, you're going to escape as well?
Yes.
All right, so that will be your action, and if you don't do that, if no one tries to escape, then you'll be fine. But otherwise, you're gonna book it,
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to book it.
which you can. All right, so then we got Morg. What would you like to do, Morg?
I want to talk to the group. Do you all want to escape out the window?
Yeah.
What do you?
So you can. I'll allow a nod from everyone, whether they do or do not, and Morg can take that as he.
Great.
Yay or nay? Like
Just shrug.
Vigorous nodding.
Okay,
Let's not become enemies of this town.
Mog's going to stand.
of the state. Like, come on.
You guys can see that Damon is in a battle stance, by the way.
He's ready.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, he's definitely the front of the door as well.
Yeah,
Hungry for
I'm
blood.
like taking up the entire space of the door, just prepared.
I stand.
Ooh, robot man.
I'm going to stand with Damon, and I want to say Baird and Lillian jump out the back window.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Captain.
Roger that.
Shit.
Can I-
Don't need to tell me twice, Bucko.
Go.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Just-
It's the presentation that you want, really. So you're going to stand right next to the fighter, basically, and fight the guards. Is that your plan, Matt?
I want to stand like just behind the doorway. I want to signal for Damon to get behind the doorway as well, because we'll all escape through the back window if we're quick enough. We'll wait here if the guards get too close.
Yep. So I'll give you a perception test as well. If you get this, I'll just tell tell everyone because
Cool.
Oh yeah, you got it. All right. Well, I'll let you know that you see Tarvin running, basically in what is kind of grey, dark light, and he is burning.
What?
Outside,
He is burning. He's on, he is being cooked by the sun.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
Tarvin is outside.
Motherfucker.
The Tarvin is out. I don't know where he is in the map. Is he? Oh,
He is running incredibly swiftly as well. His speed is up there.
Oh, so he's running. He's not on the ground burning. He's burning as he runs.
He's
okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to point to everyone and say, "I told you so." Evil.
Evil.
I know plenty of people who catch fire in the daylight that are not evil.
I'm with Mog.
It's very rude.
Alright, I guess we should...
Iconic, honestly. And Bed also sees this as well.
Yeah, it's just
Yikes, team. Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna fry himself, so we might as well leave.
Yeah. All right. And that's what you'll probably do. So are you paying action at all, Mac? Anything?
I want to ready. I'm going to get rid of who's next to me to my left. Is that
Hubert.
That's Hubert. That's
Yeah,
Hubert.
the one in the top hat is Hubert.
Yeah, Hubert will be escaping with the others.
Okay.
So fear not.
Alright, well I guess I'll ready here then, hang just behind the door kind of thing.
Mhm.
The door
Right.
the door has a cloth doorway kind of thing.
Yeah. So you're hiding.
Yeah, I was going to say, what action were you going to ready though? That was the
I'm not-
Kill guard.
if see God kill.
Who knows? Maybe they're evil guards. Huh?
I just
What if the guards burn in sunlight too? What if they twinkle in the sunlight?
what if they're all in on it?
That's true.
Whoa. We said this is the horrifying one, not the wholesome one.
Everyone.
Aren't these guards technically hired mercs?
Technically,
By people here?
they would be from the community, so they're community guards.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know.
They have weapons and armor and stuff like that, but you wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
They'd be good guys.
They don't look like the town guards per se, but
They ain't from around.
what does a
It's
town
like
guard look
they're
like?
like the community watch
Mhm. Yeah. This is the what is it?
little
Um,
house thing, safe house. Safe. I can't remember the name of them.
it's the
Uh,
neighborhood watch. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's these ones that you'd see around. I don't know, maybe it's an early 2000s Australian thing where you'd have
Yeah,
a
maybe.
yellow house on the post box. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
safe
Oh,
the
that's
safe
right.
houses.
Yeah.
The safe spaces.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's the
safety
safe
house?
Yeah,
Safety house. Yeah.
Safety house,
Safety
yeah.
houses.
That's where did those go?
Yeah,
Flashback. They're
that's-
still on a lot of schools.
Oh,
But
I didn't
schools
even
still have
notice.
the yellow books.
That's nice.
Yes.
Love that.
Sure.
All right. Yes, they're the people who have those at the front of their house.
Yeah, that's right. And these back to the town guard, right? That's what the guards are like.
Yeah, that's what the guards like for sure. All right, so that is the Lillian's go. What does that do, Lillian? Yep.
I would like to eat myself out of the window.
All right, you gotta eat yourself out of
Said window. The window that has been indicated. That
this
window.
window here,
Yeah, yes.
and this window right here.
Yep,
Are
that's the one.
you bouncing out with the kids in hand, or are you just gonna leave the kids here? What's your? Are you gonna bounce on the bed and out the window? Is that your?
Well, I
is that
don't
your
want to
plan?
kidnap them.
Also, they are sick, right? So it's
Yeah.
Leave them.
Don't move
You
them.
might have to touch, unfortunately, the bed to get out. So.
Bros.
Well, I
You're-
guess I'm going to have to take that chance, aren't I?
maybe
Cool.
Mog could just smash the window a bit. Yeah?
Maybe I'll just jump through a wall and just really
Yeah, I mean,
like a Mog cut out, arms up and down through the wall.
It's the oh yeah vine where you
Yeah.
smashes through the wall.
if only Mog had
Oh,
done that,
no.
we would have had an easy way to get out.
Damn it.
It's on Shannon. All right.
There's a window just here if you want to jump out and go around the side, but I have a feeling one of the guards might.
Yeah, the guards might spot you.
Hmm.
Possible.
It's just
We'll
I
figure it
am
out, but-
easy to spot.
Ooh,
So-
you could ready that action and say when or if Damon charges the guards and gets their attention, I'll run through the window.
Oh,
That's some next level planning. Well, I wasn't going to leave my bard behind anyway, or either
I'm
of them.
fine.
It's fine. No, your mom has to be with you at all times.
Gotta
Hey,
have
you're
the
not
mom
fine.
friend.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get ready to jump out of the nearest available or applicable window or opening in the wall as soon as my bard is leaving.
Yeah, it does appear that at least one of your bards is like, like he's got like his little like his one man band outfit, and he's like
the entire ensemble.
The entire ensemble about to get thrown through the window.
Very stealthy, mind you, very stealthy. Just incredibly stealthy, but he does a song of stealth. You see.
Song of stealth.
Just picturing him trying to stealthily run down the like alleyway, and it's just the doom 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 as his like drum.
We're stealthing. We're stealthing.
Dun, 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 all right. So cool. You're paired with that. That is the Dear Tarvin's go, and he runs he runs basically out of down an alleyway into some shade, and he probably is away. Who's to say? He might be doing a circle back. We'll see. Cool. And then it is Damon's go. Damon, what would you like to do?
So where I'm standing at the door, we mentioned that there's like a cloth door cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that completely covering can we see through that at all in the sense? Is there like openings in it where we can see through?
What are you? So you obviously have the reveal save from Ardent in Ardent. What do you think would be applicable in this scenario based on what you can see on the actual from the door and that kind of stuff? You tell me, Trent.
The
beauty of Ardent. Wow,
my goodness.
You'd be able to see through the tears in it. It's got like quite big tears, but somebody that's like
the guards are not being subtle in their approach either. They're definitely
approaching.
So yeah, there's quite a bit of space. So that's a pretty tattered up door.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to kind of just stand up against the what's the part of the door? The circumference of the door. I don't know what that thing's called. The side of the door that isn't the door. The opening. I'm going to rest up against it. I'm just going to ping it. I'm going to rest up against there.
Okay, yep.
I'm going to peer through it, and then I'm going to
move to about here then. Yep.
No. I'll actually move to here. So I'm still behind the cloth door, but it's still inside the house because that hangs over the front of the door, not the back. Yep. So I'll stand in the doorway. The doorway. Basic.
The door.
There in the end.
Yeah.
Hold the door, Trent.
Hold the door.
No.
So I'm looking through the door, and then I will ready the action. If I see any guards approaching the door and they get within, 1 second.
1 square of you, 2 squares.
The old character sheet. So if they get within, So if they get within, say, 15 feet of me, so 3 squares of me, I'm going to use my action to dash at them.
Okay, cool. And on cue, as basically the guards run up to the house, they get to about here as they're kind of moving. Oh God!
That guy's like more.
He's double size.
Yeah, the horror has begun.
They get they get to actually they'll probably here when your action will trigger. So 15 foot from you is when they'll be right here.
Okay.
And yeah.
So what I'm going to do is
one of them seems to kind of look over to where Tarvin just ran, and I was like,
That man was on fire.
And he's like, he's just going with the rest of the guards at this point, but he's like assuming that the bad stuff is probably in here. I'm just a guard, man. What do you want from me?
So the guards themselves, they're currently running towards the door still. They haven't stopped here. All right.
No, that's when your action will trigger because they're 15 feet away from you.
That's right. Yeah. So then I will use that. I will then dash into them to about here.
I came in like a red.
So basically, they get to about the 15 feet from the door. That's when I burst through the door. I charge.
Motherfucker.
So I charge straight in a line, and I charge directly between the two armed guards.
Yep.
Which
fun fact actually triggers Steph and what's his name? Oh no, Hubert's action first, because you charging towards them technically triggers theirs, and then you can finish your action.
Of course,
I believe that works. Yeah, that's how it works.
There's no problems at all.
Creative that.
Yeah, that works. All right,
It just works.
We are running for a window.
Running.
Let's go. Let's jump through a window.
All right, jumping through a window.
We're all doing this together.
Yeah.
Are we rolling acrobatics for this one?
Or athletics.
Together.
Acrobatics.
Please let it be acrobatics.
Acrobatics, please.
Can we?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. I want to say that I believe. Hold on.
Keep in mind that I've just gotten the attention of the guards by dashing at them. I can imagine they would all be focused on the moving grey mass.
Yeah, the one who's running at them with a big sword.
With my unsheathed Yuchikatana. Uncaged like an
Touch
animal.
wood, I think the Roll20 dice like me today for the first time in forever.
I was going to say
For the first time in through. Alright. It's like the fog is lifted. Alright, so oddly enough, Hubert is incredibly good at acrobatics. Who knew? It's like he was like, away we go!
Very good Hubert impersonation.
Yeah, very good.
It is 10 out of 10, top notch.
I practiced it because I knew he wasn't there.
Nobody else can hear that.
Nobody else can hear that, but our invisible goblin friend definitely has spoken to us and
insinuated something
secret. So.
He's sowing the seeds of discord.
Alright. So Hubert managed to yeet himself out. Does Lillian? Lillian also manages to yeet herself out. Good for you, Lillian. You did it. You did it, champ. Move yourself where you want to go, and you will follow you.
Boom.
Yep. Are you going to do 2 actions or just 1? I see me dashing.
I mean, yeah. Can we go up the alleyway that way?
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know how far I can move.
That's what go. Sorry, it's all good.
Yep. Hubert's right behind you. He's running.
All right. I think that's as far as I can move. So
let's see. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yep, that's as far as I can move. You're running. You did it. Good job.
Yay.
We did it.
You'd use this.
Patty, you want to say? Yep. Now, complete your action.
Upon the end of my dash, I am going to use my feat. Now, I have this really cool feat called Charger, which is what
Wait, you have really cool feet? What?
Yeah, I do. And then these feet were made for charging.
That's just what they're going to do.
That's what they're going to do. So I am going to shove instantly hang on. Before taking this bonus, you only get a +5. Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm just deciding it.
Classic reading the rules as you're doing the thing.
Well, look, my options, I can make a shove with my charging feat, or I can give myself +5 bonus the attack's damage roll if I were to attack them with the charging feat. So what I'm going to do, though, because I'm not an evil psychopath, I'm just going to shove the one on my right and try to knock him to his feet, essentially.
You mean because you're not strong?
Yeah, okay, bad.
Weaklings are the ones who don't take attack rolls.
Not taking attack rolls.
You're tempting me. You're tempting me. Fine, you know what? I will.
I won't. No.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it, you count!
I can head around the corner.
God, I can hear him. I can hear him in the back of my mind.
Yeah. Do it.
No.
Hurt them.
I turn around. I'm like, shut up, Ben! And then one of the guards just bang.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Look, I'm actually going to just try and. I'm actually going to attack him. I'm going to attempt to attack his legs so I can disable him. I'm trying to cut arteries. I'm not looking to actually hurt. I'm trying to slice his.
Arteries kill people.
Yeah, I'm going to try and cut arteries. I'm trying not to hurt them.
People.
David doesn't know that. He's just. David doesn't know that.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'm gonna. Yeah, so I'm gonna charge into my right, and as I charge in him, it's gonna be one swiping attack at his legs. So I come down, I do almost like a slide down, like a kind of like a slide out my legs out, slice him in the back of the legs as best as I can. So
okie dokie.
I will.
I like encouraging violence.
Violence is the truest friend in D&D. Oh, it's pretty good.
Ooh,
That's
23.
definitely going to be a hit.
Alrighty, so it's oh, that's the wrong way around.
I don't want that.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Ooh, so 9 damage.
Yep.
They slice into his legs.
Yep. He falls to the ground in an incredible amount of pain and starts like, oh god! Like blood coming from him, and it's like, oh my god! And like, basically, yeah, you cut him pretty much down. He's kind of bloody.
I'm gonna end of my turn. I'm just gonna pull like my bloody blade and just face it, like point it directly at the other 3.
Yeah.
Still like perched on the ground with my legs out, kind of. Just sitting there.
You see a wash over their faces, like they are not prepared for what you are laying out, and they are afraid.
Can I get one word in? Can I get one word in?
Yes, you absolutely can. It's encouraged, in fact.
I'm just gonna say run as I point my blade at them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Baird's admiration for Damon just up.
Baird, is now your turn.
Baird is Baird came through the window.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna move. He's not going to follow. He's just going to watch and wait and basically be like, if this idiot gets into trouble. He's just waiting. But he's still hiding around the corner.
I'm gonna have to agree with Caleb here as well. It's like Sydney, not Caleb. Who he is. Violent delights have violent ends.
Yes.
Chest kiss. Alright. Cool, that's Baird's turn, and then Mog is now your turn. Damon is murdering guards at this point.
Yeah.
No, not murdering. No.
That guy is very clearly bleeding to death.
Yeah, he's like, he's crying for his mother.
Mog's like looking to the door like, holy shit. Mog's like,
Mog just wanted everyone to jump out the window. It was meant to be peaceful. No.
I was just trying to have a nice time, and I'm feeling
Peace was never an option.
meanwhile, he's like punching the clerics, throwing him into the wall. Like,
yeah.
Peace was never an option.
Remember, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, you set the example, Mog.
Yeah.
You set
Without
the
you,
example
we had
for
nothing.
violence.
Evil though. Okay, so Mog sees Damon not kill a person on the floor, and
Not out of lack of trying, just didn't kill him.
and so he's not killed. Mog is going to run out, and I want to. Can I
Kill him? Yes.
Just
Finish the job.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Can I use an action to intimidate them all? Can I like
You
shout?
may indeed, yes. At this point, it'll be with advantage as well, because
With
they're not prepared for this. And if you tell them to run away, like actually run away, it'll be an actual roll, and that's the thing.
Can I scream at them? I want to be like, go for the real enemy, go for the vampire. I want to like scream at them with my maul is like glowing.
Mm-hmm.
your maul loves to glow, man. I love that.
It's a glowing maul. It does that.
Perfect.
Wait, does it glow? No, it's not magic. Get out of here. You melt me. Yeah.
No, he's making it glow.
Wait. Do you cast Thaumaturgy? Do you have Thaumaturgy? Because if you do...
But actually, fun fact, he can ready a Divine Smite and not use it.
Ooh,
That would make it glow, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's still glowing, and the first hit I get will do 1d4.
I think it's more than that. For Divine. I think it's 1d8.
Yeah.
Divine Favor?
Divine... No, that's your normal thing. Divine Smite, I was saying. You can just ready a Divine Smite and not use it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd love to see like a boomerang paladin with like Divine Smite, like murder someone and brings it back.
Sorry, but that's basically Sailor Moon.
Yeah. I imagine it looks like Sokka's
Sokka's boomerang.
boomerang. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it's
That
spinning
too.
and glowing, it's basically going to form a tiara. So
Yeah, tiara. Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Yeah, it's actually 2d8
Oh my god.
for a
You could
first level
do-
Divine Smite.
You could do a there's a like thing it's a Oath of the Unicorn or something like that. There's like a unicorn like kind of esque class which is all about peace and like innocence and good times as a paladin.
amazing.
That really
Ridiculous.
Sacred Weapon, because it just like adds my charisma modifier plus something else, and it just means that it's always glowing as well when I wanted to.
Yep,
That's it.
That's
You're
fine.
in.
Just by default, before I'm going into combat anywhere, I'm just like...
More charisma, you see. Yeah. More power. Right.
Those
Oh.
are Those are my results. Apparently.
They are like, we can take it. It's fine. Yeah.
You've got an inspiration.
Can I use inspiration?
You can use inspiration, yeah. You can use inspiration for anything.
Yeah. So technically, it's before Jacob gives you your result, but it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there was a thing for like after as well.
I don't think so. Not for Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
All right. That is enough, however, for these guys to be like, wait a minute. Do you roll again? Or?
Yeah, because
it looks like.
No, you just add d6.
No, you just yeah. So roll a d6, and then we'll just add that to your 8.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Do it.
Wait, no one can hear that.
Yeah, what about rock? I know, right?
We occasionally erupt into laughter because of nothing.
Our producer should be on the show, honestly. He's so funny.
Yeah.
So it's 12. 12 intimidation roll.
12 intimidation.
Plus I use my
Jacob's like on the cusp.
inspiration. Anyway.
It shall not succeed.
Oh.
You need a 13.
Oh, that was good though.
So close.
But then now can I use my inspiration?
Your inspiration?
No, you just used it.
You use Bardic Inspiration, yeah?
Right now.
On the roll, yeah.
Yep.
Not for you.
Damn it!
Denied.
Can I just keep stacking Bardic Inspirations? I'll just roll
Kill these guys
on every check.
Yeah, kill these guys. This is the horrifying one. So.
Yeah, it's murder time, guys.
Oh, yeah, look.
We chose horrifying.
It's like,
thank you, stream, for choosing horrifying. Love that, and also for everyone in here choosing as well. All right, cool. So that is then Lillian's go.
One of my bards didn't do the thing.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Lillian's like trying to catch like 1.
Wait a second. How many bards do I need? 2. Yeah,
it's like a mother duck. Like I'm missing one of my ducklings.
One of my idiots is missing.
Well, since I've got to look after the other one,
you can see me. It's fine.
I know it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna just.
It's fine.
I can move and then hold. Yeah, I'm still
yeah.
Awesome, sweet. So move around to the back of the building.
Yep.
And then just at least Hubert's there, so I can look around the side of the building and see Bard still, and Bard's reactions will probably tell me if I need to go and attack. If Bard runs in, then I will start moving to attack as well.
Yeah.
Fine, they can call me.
As you round the corner, do a perception test.
Oh.
There are 83 more guards.
80 billion guards.
Why not 80 million guards?
Why is it taking 3 years to roll? There we go. It got there in the end.
Yeah. You see nothing, it's fine.
I'm not blessed by the dice gods today.
Not today.
It's fine. It's probably not important. Alright, then it is the...
It's obvious.
So
it's probably not important. Oh, it's important.
The Tarvin is gone. He is well gone at this point, as he continues to make his way into the slums. And then it is Damon's go.
All right. Well, I've sliced this guy's leg. So he's on the ground, I assume, right?
He's on the ground at this point. Yeah.
I'm gonna, in a swift motion, because I'm down low, I'm gonna just, now that I see the guards aren't doing anything at all, I'm gonna leap at the guy with the bow behind, more like just getting up, essentially, not a literal jump, but just a leap with my sword out, slice into his, I'm gonna slice into his stomach region. I have a feeling that we're not gonna be able to get past this any other way, so Damon's gonna kind of just let this bloodlust take over a little bit, as he...
Yeah, taking a level of barbarian right next time.
Yeah. Slices through. Attempts to slice through the armed.
Made so.
There's a 15.
You do not. You wait. Hold on. Actually, he's the archer, isn't he?
The archer one, yes.
You do hit him.
Ooh, all right. So what I'm going to do is... Well, actually, I probably should have thought of this beforehand. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll do that next turn. All right. So I'll slice into him. It'll just be my normal damage.
Regular legs.
Bang! So 4 damage as I slice into his stomach.
Not with strength.
Oh, yeah, of course. What am I talking about? Oh, shit, that was more damage last time, too. My apologies.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did. It was more damage last time. It was 4 more damage, and it's also 4 more damage this time. So it's 8 damage on the archer and 4 more damage on the guy to my right. My apologies, team.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, I don't get proficiency on damage, therefore I get no mods on damage.
Oh wait, no, you got a +5 last time for the damage.
Yeah, no, +5 was actually my charging feat.
Oh right.
Yeah, so it's +5 +4.
Cool.
1d8 plus 5 plus 4.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I don't like the sound of that.
Cool.
We're just going to eviscerate this dude.
This archer takes 9 damage.
Yes. 8 damage, right? 8 damage. Because it's +4 +4. It's
+4, right? That's right.
Yeah, so it's 8 damage.
Cool. Nice. All right, that's fine. The guard's turn. The guard on the ground gargles his last breath of life in this as he clings to whatever friend he can, and as he withers on the ground, trying his best to try and get away from you, while also for any level of safety. And you hear the last breath of his life fall. Mother. As he dies.
Do I hear that?
Yes.
Hang on. That makes Damon drop his sword.
Unfortunately, it is still their turn, but you can look like you're going to surrender, but they are
not surrender.
They're not going to be able to process this because they're going to be terrified that their friend has died.
That's fine.
Oh!
So am I.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Pretty much, right? Yeah. Pretty much. So the scout backs away from you and then pulls out their bow, tries to shoot at you.
So they try to
get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to say they try to back off, do they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
All right, so
he's like, oh.
I will seeing that. Then I will, as I'm about to freak out, he'll start backing off, and that's I will take that opportunity.
I know.
Ooh, so it's 11.
You do not manage to hit them.
No. At this point, I am starting to freak out a little bit.
Yeah, good, honestly. My wheelhouse is horror, you see. I know how to still make it good.
Jacob, you are a horrifying man. I say that with all my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. That lands true pretty easily.
Bottom boys. Take 6 damage.
Nice, no problems at all.
Yep, nice.
Where does the arrow close? Where does it hit?
I'm going to say it hits your...
Ooh,
across the jaw.
So it gets lodged kind of in my helmet then. Yeah. All right.
Alright. Then the guard is going to try and attack you, the one next to you. Mm-hmm. How long can you last? How long can you last when these guards are going to feebly try to take you out? He fails.
That
does not. And Mog, one of this female guard, runs up to you and attacks you with her sword.
Okay.
Stabs you for 22. So that hit you. I believe that hits you, Alan. That'd be
22. Damn.
They frustrated did not. Nice. Take 6 damage. Stab. Alright, and that is their turn. It is now Bear's go.
Excellent. Well, to me, it looks like that our dear fighter is getting his ass kicked a little bit after just killing a dude. So
He doesn't look too beat up, though.
Doesn't look too beat up, but they're ganging up on him.
Definitely.
So I'm going to cast Thunderwave and try and push these guys away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
does Thunderwave affect everyone though?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Just gotta make a con save. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. They're tough guys. They're tough
You're
guys.
still holding your bardic inspiration. You'll use that to survive the con save.
Yeah.
Use your bardic inspiration to survive the bard.
Exactly. That's why I give it to you.
It's all coming together now. I definitely should trust this guy.
Yeah. No, the loot comes out and it's just, the lyre comes out and it's just a brung.
Yeah.
I just need to check what. I don't think I don't need to roll anything, do I?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
We just make dex saves. Or
It's a con save, actually.
Con saves. Con saves all around. Lovely.
I think Hubert and I are good, right?
Yeah, you guys are fine because it's within 15 feet of me.
Yeah, cool.
So these guys are kind of like just within range. Wait, can I? Wait, sorry. Can I move first?
You may.
Excellent.
Keep in mind as well, Baird, that the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Oh, I am wildly aware.
Okay, cool. I'm down. No, I'm down. I'm following. I'm good. Let's go. I'm going to make my con save.
Mm-hmm. So I think only one of the guards succeeds.
Yeah, only one of them does.
Mm-hmm. It's the middle one trying to attack. What's the name? Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I have a...
I just imagine it's like the intro to Doge Sandstorm.
Oh, great.
Oh no! use your inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my one inspiration.
I swear, if your inspiration.
That's golden. Golden.
So, we're on a 17 save, so I'm fine. I'll take half damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the damage is a D8? 2d8,
I think. Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah.
Oh! Jesus.
It's an AoE Divine Smite.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not.
Lay us that damage down.
Right, okay, Seven.
Nice. Alright, the already terrified archer, I think they're in range. 5.
Yeah,
You want to get like one step closer to really get that archer? Yeah, you I know you did. The archer like sees a light flash before their eyes. You can see like basically the tears like of what's happening to them right now, like shadow over them, and they get blasted back and impaled on a loose board like further back away from them, and they expire as well, and the corpse as well obviously flings away as you it actually bounces it bounces people away.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm just anything that's not secured, like any like objects that aren't secured within the area, also pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. So all these guys, like everyone is pushed 10 feet away.
Yes. A creature on a failed save is pushed 10 feet. So I'm not pushed 10 feet, and I don't think Mog is either, right?
Yeah,
Right.
no, Mog made
So-
it as well.
I don't think I'm in.
That's me.
It's 15 feet
Yeah.
from.
The ranger, the corpse, they're gone, and there's there's a water and mud that fly up as well, covering the surrounding area, as this colossal boom is heard throughout the slums.
Lillian, you heard that too, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'd be sure that you recognized it too.
You are
she's heard it before.
you are quite keenly aware that no one could possibly not know that it was you guys who were here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this also sets off the held action that I had because Bird moved out of my sight.
Oh, true.
So that means that I need to move in to get into either attack range or attack.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Yep.
first.
Oh my god, hilarious.
Does that thunderous boom happen like 15 feet in all directions? Or does it like a cone?
I think it's a radius. It doesn't really say. A 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
You notice the house is like the front of the house is quite busted up as well. Like the
Aww,
shame.
not
It's not a
sorry.
shame.
Lillian would be wildly aware that she's never heard Baird apologize for anything.
Nope.
All right, so you're moving there, Babs?
I'll probably have to just double move and then wait to my next turn anyway, because I can't get good sight line that way.
Yep. Cool.
So yeah, no sight lines to hit things because of the house in the way.
So you're moving up?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I would have moved probably another move to there. Yes, round about there.
Cool. You are caked in mud. Like, the mud that's on the ground is covering you entirely, and you're like... a bit, like, do me, let me see, a dex... Let's say a dex save, just real quick.
To not slip.
No.
I like
it's
the
much
idea
less than
of
that.
Lillian running around the corner and then this huge just tsunami of mud. She's like, oh, great.
Mud puddle.
Like, it's like...
Delicious.
This is why I don't leave.
Yes, my idiots at work.
I mean, the mud is less of a problem. She's a ranger. Come on, guys.
you're fine.
True.
Yeah,
Cupid's
fine.
like, idiots?
What? No.
Yeah, there we
Not
go.
me.
Baird's
Cool.
not dirty.
You get mud in your mouth, in your nose, in your eyes. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
like...
yucky. Blech.
And it is...
My
like,
mouth was open and everything.
as I described, it is not a nice... So that nice slum you hear about in the nice fantasy books. No. This is like a plague. Like this is a nice plague slum. This is where like bad stuff happens, and it.
So is this mud?
You can taste and smell things that you don't eat, like are not
You don't want to
naturally
Things that you
occurring.
don't want to
Taste
put
and
in your
smell,
mouth,
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, no,
Not
Think about it too
ingestible
much.
items.
yeah.
Things that cause
It's just kind of like stale. It's like is this stale water? We're not talking about like is this stale water? Not like shit, you goddamn cat. Yeah, calm down, Trent. But it is definitely like disgusting. Like you're like, and you stifle the need to puke basically, but you know
Oh,
we'll see how
sorry.
that goes.
I'm sorry to Lillian.
Yeah, honestly, that's like Mog and Damon are fine because they were in the blast radius, so all the mud is not on them.
Off them.
Yeah, it's like whoosh.
Clean
Actually.
Bad
It's
dirt.
the cleanest that Damon's ever been.
Absolutely.
Like, nice.
I can see my armor for the first time, like the metal sheen.
It's actually shiny.
Cool.
Shit.
Mog, it is now your turn. Someone has just stabbed you and been knocked like away.
Yeah. Mog is a little bit angry that this guard has attacked me and that all the other guards are hurting Damon, so he's going to fly into a little bit of a rage. And his
You can see that she is obviously crying as well.
We're all barbarians.
now he's in
Like she is crying with a similar rage to you at this point. He's like
I tried to tell them to run and they just didn't do it. So
because they were
every
afraid. You
action has
see,
consequences, and now
it's the fear. You see, you don't make smart decisions when you're afraid.
Mog doesn't know that.
Fools.
Mog will learn or he will suffer. It's fine.
Mog is going to use his maul and just have a big swing at her.
Mhm.
Wrong one. Sorry, hold on. Come on. I know that's the button.
Yeah, mind, buddy.
Oh, wait. It was the first one. 120.
Possibly.
Yeah, it was 13. The 13.
13? Nope.
Well, I guess that's me.
And then it is...
I'd like to position myself, sorry. I take a swing and I move a little bit just to shimmy right into the battle.
Mhm. Yep, and now it is Lillian's go. You're like...
cool. Gonna spit that out. Gross. Alright. Anyway, I've got
So you can use your move to like get the mud and stuff off you, if you like.
no, I'm good. I don't
Mhm.
care that enough.
It is inside. It is like it's in your mouth and inside your eyes. Like it's difficult to see from the like.
Right, okay. So I'll need to get all of that off.
Yeah, and it's on your bow and your weapons and stuff like that. It's an actual problem for you.
So I'm shaking like a dog right now. Is that what I'm hearing? So like, yeah, gotta do a thing.
You can just do a regular wipe of the face and just like wipe yourself down, but you can shake like a dog if you need to.
I mean, if I had to get it off all of like my bow, then
Yeah. Honestly, it's hard not to shake. Just be like, ugh. Yeah.
He's a tiefling, it's fine.
It's fine. All right, you may now have your action. God damn it, producer! Get out of here! It's a donation reward now, apparently. So that's for the streamer who can't hear our producer in the background. It's donation reward. All right. Roll your attack, Lillian. Take it out.
Beautiful.
Right.
I'm sure I remember. Nope, I will have to check this.
You have to check what?
Just what my modifier is, because I'm starting to remember them off by heart. But I also played this character's sister in a different campaign and are memorizing their modifiers, and sometimes it conflates.
Yes, and obviously it would conflate if you're playing the identical character. That's gonna happen.
They're not identical though, so I don't know why they conflate. They're sisters, but they're not the same
sisters, not
class.
Twins.
Yeah, sisters, not twins.
Okay.
Alrighty, there we go. 23 hits. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really?
Cool.
No way.
Who we guess?
I'm shocked, honestly.
Fold.
Take that. Bam.
Bam.
Yep. Which one of you attacked? The
I love
one,
you, kitchen gun.
The one more injured, the one less injured.
Less injured.
Less injured? Cool. They take an arrow to the neck and die.
Cool.
Boom! Just
Drop dead.
Just dropped like. So the arrow hits into the neck. They and fall to the ground, clutching at their neck wound.
Well.
Yeah, you see someone choke to death on their own blood.
Beautiful.
Mm.
It's just what I want to go to bed with.
Moving on.
It's just like I've seen that before.
Oh my word! That's
Is it?
It's not really, is it? Damon, it's now your turn.
All right. Having seen all these people dropping around me, I start to freak out a little bit, but I'll see that there's still somebody fighting Mog, and I'll still fight him, and I'll still attack him. So even though I'm starting to freak out I'm projecting pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
So
just to note, when the woman kind of gets shot to the neck. Oh, sorry, no. When the man gets shot to the neck, the woman seems to drop their guard and is you can see this terrified look in her eye as she sees this person fall to the ground next. So it looks like they're stopping to try they're stopping fighting basically at this point.
Okay,
but it's just your option to take them out at this point because they might still be a little bit hostile, but they look like they're too concerned by that person dying at this point.
Knock them out.
You have advantage, correct?
That is true. They are, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found
fatality.
Yeah, look. I'm not gonna lie to you. At this point, I've already kind of drawn a lot of blood. Kind of at the point where it's kind of over here. I'll just attempt to just swing and just take this woman out of a misery, essentially, just at the neck as well.
At the neck, yeah, obviously. A quick death, a clean death, not like Lillian. God, they're still choking on their own blood, Lillian. How could you?
This is what happens when you're an archer. Sorry, bud.
Got shoot to
hanging
kill.
around there too long.
Got shoot to kill is what you gotta do. Give him a quick death. It's better this way. Please fail.
It's an advantage, but I'm sure I don't have to roll again. Alright, so straight in the neck. I will roll damage.
Do it.
It's actually, I have another plus.
Actually, it doesn't matter. How will they die?
Oh, well,
describe it for me.
Well, I'll just cut. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just going to come around with it. My blade is very, very sharp. So it's going to take the head, take the.
Is it like an anime where you slice, and then they just.
No, it'll be like a slice in the neck, and their head will go straight up, and I will just push their body over while their head's in the air. I'll just push their body over.
Yes.
Right.
It's so aesthetic.
Yep.
And then eventually you'll hear the thud.
As the GM, when you try and make your players evil and they lean into
it. You asked for horrifying. You brought this on yourself.
Oh man, you've not seen nothing yet.
At this
down,
point,
down.
I'm definitely dropping my sword and having a minor freak out.
And yeah,
After you cut
With-
this person's head off.
and with that the guards
What have I
with
done?
that the guards like expire on the ground, basically like and go.
Those guards were way past the use-by date.
Can I do a medicine check to see if anyone can be saved? Aside from the dude, the woman that just got her head chopped off?
No, check her first.
No one. No one.
I can fix this.
No one can be saved here. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Breathe, damn you, breathe.
Yeah.
Alright, guys,
No.
let's get out of here.
Um. So yeah, you take out the last of the guards. And there's just an eerie silence on the street at this point. The children are still like in the house as well, like the sick kids.
They were full-grown like people.
No, like they're like young adults, but like they're basically kids to you because you're actual adults. You know how you get like, oh, this is a teenager, like it's a child, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the description of like, yeah, they are like of teenage age, yeah, like young adults in the prime of their youth.
Yeah, they're really enjoying their youth.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, who isn't at this point? Yeah, I vibe it.
But they're just straight vibing, dude.
Just straight vibe, like.
Ed
Yes.
sort of turns to Lily and he's like, "Oh, you got really dirty."
Thanks for that.
You didn't have to come and
Sorry,
help.
Not in Bird's vocabulary.
All right. So what is the plan, Murder Squad? Murder Squad Alpha.
Are we leaving now?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, are we leaving?
I want like so I'm gonna say like Hubert comes out and is like, oh no. And like sees the person like impaled on a spike, like further, like couple like.
It's fine. We took care of it.
It's like, oh, this is going to be a very sad song indeed. Ooh.
I think you mean it's going to be an epic song of our heroic defeat of these guards.
He like look.
He didn't even see the battle.
He looks at like the corpses and I was like, okay.
You didn't see the battle. It was very, very dramatic. My song will be better than yours.
I feel like Ben has like this shit-eating grin. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
just smiling like very much looks like a semi-evil drow right now. Just like
yeah.
so much destruction. I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah, classic draft.
Yeah, this is a character that's seen a lot of blood.
Right, Moggy is very displeased with the sight. She's like, oh, this is not what good boys do.
Yeah, you have the blood on your hands, like you can see it.
I'm sure that Damon looks like he's very
staining you.
Mog, I'm gonna like be on my knees at this point, kind of just looking like I've got blood on like my hands. I'm looking at these corpses on the ground that have fallen over. I'm just like quietly whispering heroic to myself on repeat, having heard Ben tell Hubert that it was a heroic act. So I'm kind of freaking out, looking down at these guards.
It was very
Adding
impressive.
to that trauma. Love it.
Roll me a wisdom save, my good dude, because we're going to add a fun thing.
Down to this.
All of us are just...
No, just him.
Yeah.
I love Neg 1.
It's called madness, you see. It's a fun optional rule you can have.
Okay, we got 11.
Get some madness for a little bit.
Neg 1 to my whiz, by the way. So madness is something I'm very susceptible to.
I know. There's so many things that you're susceptible to, and boy howdy am I going to just flip them as much as I like.
Boy, I love being susceptible to things.
I believe you want to roll a D100 as well.
Okay.
Just pulling it up right now.
That is a 99. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. A
Doesn't sound good.
99. Are you kidding?
That could be a permanent mental issue you got
Right?
there, my dude. Yep.
Oh,
Going mad.
No. Oh, a D100.
She did all...
What are the odds?
Oh, man. Oh, I know. 1 in 100.
That's going to be short-term, long-term, or indefinite. Most reliably mundane effects impose short-term madness, which lasts for a few minutes, or horrific effects, or cumulative effects can result in long-term or indefinite madness.
Well, what does a
Yeah.
99 achieve, Jacob? You tell me.
I think you probably get a long-term madness from your 99, so you can roll that again, and if you get higher again, it's going to stay with you for the rest of your life.
I have to roll 100, though, for that, right?
Maybe.
33.
That's fine. All right, so
It's only doubles.
You will now regard. So this is a long-term one. So it lasts for 1d10 times 10 hours.
Does timesing work in this setup? No, hang on. It would be an asterisk.
These add a 0 on top. It's fine.
Sure.
It's 1d10.
Yeah, I'll just do that then. So I don't know how I use Roll20 all the time. I don't know how I'm forgetting to use it. All right, so it's 50.
Okay, so for 50 hours,
So about 2 days.
For the next 2 days, you regard something, usually the source of the madness, with intense revulsion, as if affected by the antipathy?
Antithesis.
Antipathy spell. Like there's antipathy and sympathy spell. So you do not care about something to do with this madness. So what do you think that is? Do you think it's guards in general? Do you think it's authority in general? Do you think it's poor people, like people who live in the slums? Because you basically, you're like, how to describe this? You break the emotional connection to what you've got here, and just say, "I was a hero. I'm doing the right thing. These people deserved it." Yep. I don't do anything for these people. Nothing at all.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I become like a okay.
A sociopath. Yeah.
Some form of pathology. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just about something specific about the situation.
I think I'm gonna look. I've just killed these guys. My mind's going all over the place. I think Mog can notice that. I'm just gonna like throw up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's going to happen. So right now, just the revulsion of the whole situation, and now I'm almost like ashamed of myself because I'm having these thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So Mog looking at me just sees a projectile of vomit come out of my face mask. It's like all the slits just like straight all over the corpse.
Oh.
Nasty!
Just like...
Yucky.
Not on your helmet.
Yeah,
go mad having a heat bomb.
There's still an arrow lodged in your helmet, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. And then he then sees me. I grab that arrow, pull it out. There's no like shutter. I pick up my weapon. I sheath it. I wipe the front of my mask, not having taken it off. Mm-hmm. I just wipe off the front, and then I look over at Mog and I say, "Let's go." And I'll just kind of look a little bit robotic as I walk towards Baird and the rest of the crew, straight past Mog.
Let's get out of here.
Can I retrieve my arrow at all? Nice and gross, but those things are hard to make and hard to get.
Yeah, save arrows.
Yeah.
You may retrieve your arrow.
There is also another archer there. You could steal all their arrows.
And I give you my one.
Okay, so we do a quick looting of the corpses. Yeah,
I literally just want my arrow.
Quick,
I will take the second arrow, though it's probably damaged at this point.
Nice.
Just so you can have them for later, yeah.
It just points to the dead archer. It's like, do you want his arrows too?
I feel like that's really taken the piss out of the situation.
At this point, you've taken everything else, so...
Okay.
It's practical.
Yeah.
How does it quiver?
It is up to you, my friend. So you're just going to get out of there?
Yeah, I'm happy to follow where we go.
We should go back into the alley, like in like back alleys and stuff, and get away from it. Somebody is a bloody foghorn of an attack.
Mog, Damon will point in the general direction that the cleric ran, and then I'll usher to Mog and say, "Are we heading this way?"
The real enemy. We should.
He was on fire. He's probably dead.
We saw him go into the shadows.
Yeah, didn't he go under a tree?
He went, I assume, under the shadows of another building or something, and then he disappeared. But he wasn't on fire when I last saw him, but he got singed a little bit.
It is starting to get late in the evening as well, because you've obviously done this. You've been at this for like a decent amount of time. Like this is your first day here, by the way. It's just you haven't slept yet, so you are starting to get that like heavy feeling. And you look around And as you kind of turn around from the situation, you pick up the extra lot of arrows. There are faces in the windows of the buildings. Faces that watch you as you I guess I don't know exactly what your temperament is at this point because you're picking up stuff from dead people and walking away, and they just watch you the entire time, burning your images into their mind as you depart.
Murder hobos.
And as you kind of get further enough away, people start to get out to the corpses of the guards you've left behind and start looking them over and making sure, checking them. And
Okay. Well, are we all good to just go deeper into the slums? Because we're still trying to get to the main healers.
you are watched the entire time, but yes, you are able to just go. Then no one will stop you.
I just put my dirty cloth hood over kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. You hear the word.
Trying to get it tighter around my armor this time.
You hear the word "shame" whispered at you. Shame, and it kind of comes from many different places. Shame.
Such Bloodborne vibes, man. There's such Yarnum vibes.
Do all of us hear that?
Mm-hmm. All of you.
Halfway while we're walking, Damon's gonna get out his water skin and pour it into his helmet and then wash out all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the helmet off.
No, he says to bed.
No,
no,
I shall not. Never.
So I'm just gonna wash it all out through the helmet and just lean forward and let it all wash out as much as I can. It's still not gonna be a good job.
Keeping that helmet on.
Yeah. If anyone had prestidigitation, they could help you as well, but nah, don't worry about it.
Looks at my spell list.
Yeah, it's fine. He's chosen his life, it's fine. Alright, so you're going searching basically for the healer who escaped.
Yes.
You leave the children behind? Cool, nice. Roll me a survival chest to track him. Ooh.
Shall we all roll this, or just Mog?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna roll it because I'm gonna be following, not actively looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's having a moment. He's maybe having a moment for a while now, but
For about 2 days, I'd say.
yeah, 2 days or so.
I'd say.
It's an extended moment.
Who has feelings? You don't need feelings. Feelings are for the weak.
Keep in mind that the way the ring of mind shielding works that I wear is that you can't tell my species at all. So my face mask covers up my face entirely. It's totally just blackness under there.
Yeah.
So there's a very roboticism to me at the moment.
So no one has actually seen your face. Have you ever taken off the mask?
Not around these guys yet. Mog has.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, while we were alone before we met up with these three, Mog has seen my face. It's not like I keep it super secret, but I'm definitely not taking it off on average, normally.
You have to take it off to eat kind of thing. You're like a mentor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just eat soup. through the grate.
I do most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Soup it's a good meal. It's easy to
It
make.
is very delicious. Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup, best soup.
Yeah,
so good.
Get you some reeds. to use as skills.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd smash a pumpkin soup right about now.
Dude.
Smash it. Smash it good.
The Mog is looking around, but I think he's more concerned with all the people saying shame than he is But Lillian's got it.
I think I've got it. Look, I'm a tiefling. People have probably said much worse things to me, so I'm just I don't give a shit.
Oddly enough, so just a fun fact about as far as tieflings are concerned. Races get a bit of a bad rap, but generally speaking, races as far as getting a bad rap as a tiefling specifically is not so much of a thing. It's more it's more classism in this world than racism.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the class divide is a big issue. But because people look down rangers, what do they really do? Nothing. They're just scavengers.
They're just
picking up the fingers of society.
Beautiful.
How dare you
Dirty
insult my ranger?
Yeah, exactly. Whereas bards would get a little more praise because they're they're courtly. They're
I'm sure
They're
for the people you
say.
see. They're for the people you see.
I would say we're refined, but I'm refined. He's not.
How dare you?
He's just stupid.
Plank. Dun, dun, dun,
Bard fight!
Bard fight. Yeah, hilarious. All right. Okay, cool. So, what was your roll for? Wait, is that the roll just then?
Yeah. That's everyone's roles.
You're all there.
Yep, so Lillian, you take the charge on this one. You basically pick up the trail. Yeah, what you suspect is a trail. The speed at which this whoever was running has indicates heading forward, basically.
Right.
And as you get a bit closer, you basically find a hatch leading down into the sewers. That seems to have been where they've gone. They've headed into the sewers to escape, presumably the sunlight, or presumably just being followed.
Really want to go into the sewers of a plague-ridden town.
How badly do you want the healer?
We can go there tomorrow. The only thing is I haven't got any more, I can't cast any more spells, and I'm a little bit damaged. And it is getting dark, so maybe we can find a makeshift tavern or something.
Somehow, I don't think we're going to be welcomed here.
Yeah.
Something, or somewhere we can go, but...
I'm sure there's probably an abandoned building that we can squat in.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, a little bit more hospitable than this area's tavern.
Let's go see what we can find.
Ooh.
So what I want you to do for me is roll me a perception test.
This one I will also be rolling for.
Womp womp.
Oh no. That's fine. You'll probably be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Here it is, thinking about other things.
Damon is not paying attention.
He's still traumatized and trying to get bits of vomit out of
shame.
Exactly. Trying to clean out my helmet still.
Yep.
Get all the chunks out.
So Mog, so Mog actually finds a place. So you find a location. Looks like. Obviously, most of the locations look quite similar to each other, but you do find this one, and that's just on the Market Square card again. It's pretty much a stock standard home in this particular area, so it looks like the old Tarvin house.
Not getting that right now.
Yeah, I got it.
Get.
I do a perception check to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rejoin.
Well, I don't see very much.
All right. So, yeah, no, not the full perception test, but it seems relatively abandoned. So this is your perception test is mostly about this being a fine place, and it's kind of on the outskirts of what you would call the slums at this point. It's almost backing onto a swampy area, actually, actual marshes and stuff like that, and it kind of really it's more spaced out here. Yeah. All right. So you hunker down here for the night. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to roll? You want to get watches? Do you want to just crash?
I feel like we should probably take watches.
Yeah.
There's an upstairs and a downstairs. So there's that section just above where there's a little place to stay in as well. And there's obviously downstairs as well. So it's up to you guys where you'd like to be, whether you want to just...
Can I check up the upstairs?
Yeah, I'll probably Mog upstairs too.
Basically upstairs is there's 2 hammocks in there, and some boxes and stuff like that of old dry goods.
I don't need a lot of sleep, so I'm happy to take the first watch.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I really need to sleep. So
I'm sleepy.
I'm
I'm a drow, I can use trance.
I don't think I'm going to be sleeping, so...
No, you're just going to be lying awake and thinking about all the horrible things you did to people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up to that top level and just sit up against one of the sides of that. There's that small what you mentioned before, that small housing part, that quarter building that sits on the second floor. I'll rest up against the wall of that under the tarp cloth, but outside still, so I can still see what's going on, kind of.
I just imagine that "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend" is playing in the background.
Yeah, the sound of silence.
Yeah, and then it's Hubert being "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend." Bring that
I
button.
come to talk with you again.
Oh, it is.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Softly speaking. Yeah. So yeah, does anyone have anything specific they would like to do this evening?
As long as I get my 4 hours of sleep.
Uninterrupted sleep.
It's 4 hours in a trance-like state, semi-conscious.
An interesting thing about elves as well. Technically, they actually dream of their past lives. Apparently, they dream of all the lives they've ever lived. And so their past lives, as well as the kind of weird dreams about the start of Elven, like when they were kind of somewhat goddish. It's
The beginnings of our race.
The beginning of the race, which came from what is actually called. No, it is not, because I made my own background. Thank you, producer. Gotcha.
Producer just correcting people and
Yeah. They are from the ancestors of Waltuel. They were basically divisions of the original elves called the Children of Eladar. Eladar being an actual deity that was split into 1,000 faces and spread across the world onto trees, apparently, by some jealous god that bested them in a hunting challenge. And then from those trees came all elves, or what is said to be all elves. But there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. And that Drow was one of those, considered to be from the swamps, actually, and the dark wood.
Swamp creatures.
Swamp creatures! Yeah, venomous kind of creatures, obviously, that have a great deal of hatred for a lot of other races, except for some, like Baird.
I'm delightful.
Mushrooms. You're the mushroom elf. Yeah, Drow the mushroom elves.
Hell yes.
I know. I knew you'd love
You cannot kill me in any way that matters.
Yeah. Yep. They just keep you going, and that's kind of part of the dreams that you get as well. You get weird dreams of being a plant sometimes, but those are very fleeting as they're the older dreams.
Yeah, I'm happy to take extended watch because I only need 4 hours of semi-conscious rest.
Yeah. All right. So I will get. I'm going to get Lillian and Bed. I want you to do me a perception roll on your watch. So I assume that you're going to just take some hours, and then everyone kind of is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, that's better.
Go.
Dang, son. All right. You see the so when you're on your kind of watch and you're looking out across basically what is there's darker kind of swampy trees, obviously. You see in the distance the glowing eyes of a child. It kind of shines in the moonlight as you're kind of looking out there, and this child watches you from very far away.
See the eyes reflecting the light.
No, they're just a human. They're a human child. They're
they just lean. Bear just sort of leans over to Lily and human eyes don't do that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
And then Bed, it's a second one, a little bit further, in the distance as well. Both of them watching your location. They only are there for about a minute or so, just enough to really instill you're being watched.
The paranoia.
And then they step away and leave.
Lovely and terrifying.
There was 2 of them.
I only saw one.
Oh, there was another. I definitely saw 2.
No.
Who knows how many there truly are, really?
Yeah, that sense of wolves approaching sleeping sheep at night?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. It's a no.
You're just out, you're just gonna...
No, I'm still sitting here. I'm just I don't want to be here, but I gotta be here.
Yeah, well, we just need...
you can't really sleep at this point, but you can't really just leave. Oh, no.
It'll be fine.
Fine. It's fine.
Hopefully there's not more than 2.
So, so did you take the second watch, Steph, or did you take the first?
Sorry. I'll take second.
Okay. So, Bed gets their sleep. and I assume Mog will take the first one. So at the end of yours and basically Baird's, because he's just up at this point, you hear the like the clank of armor further into the slums, but it does not approach you.
Cool. That's fine. It's
Cool,
coming
cool,
near us,
cool,
so it's
cool.
fine. It's fine. Just gonna ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
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 Cool. It sounds like plate armor specifically as well.
Okay.
We're fine. This is fine.
That's not something that that should be in the slums in general. Yeah, no, that's too expensive. It's a very
Could be a
pricey
paladin.
boy.
It's a paladin.
A pricey boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 5 guesses. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses which paladin is going to be.
The one who's come to put our asses on the end of a shiv.
It's not the paladin
done with
in the hammock, that's for sure.
Alright, so everyone awakens. Well rested and stuff. Oh, delightful. You're making food, I imagine? Take off that from your inventory as well.
Yeah.
Alright, after your fun amount of murder, what would you guys all like to do now?
I mean, I guess we're going to keep following the person who ran into the sewers of a plague-ridden town, who we also have not followed for at least 8 hours now. So he could be anywhere.
Yeah.
It is good for us to go into the sewers and destroy his hideout so that he can't return there.
I think you pretty much destroyed his hideout when
We destroyed his house. Did you take the books and amulet and stuff?
I did get them and I had no time to read them.
Do you want to have a look at them?
Did you wanna?
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
Alright. So basically you find let me get this actually, because I think it's in the in the Secret Stash of Items there are texts of a hellish god of death named Golduriah. You only get the name. The rest of the text seems to be in Infernal. Does anyone speak Infernal?
Doesn't the tiefling speak Infernal?
I'm sure. Yeah, I speak Infernal.
That's a pretty standard language for tieflings.
For tieflings, yeah.
As well as another one with names, dates, and columns.
Columns.
There's columns of names and dates and monikers. Also in Infernal.
There was an amulet as well.
And finally an amulet. So the amulet, if you pull up the if you pull up the hammer, you can have a look what the amulet looks like.
Oh, is it the symbol on the wall? I think I'm getting the wrong image.
Hammer, the hammer. So it's the hammer, and you should it's the hammer card. So
Try that again. I'm getting a room.
getting a room.
Yeah.
That is. Okay, resend then. You might be accidentally picking up another card, so that's possible.
Maybe. I'm very much looking at the hammer.
I too have the hammer, but I don't have anything yet.
Well, the stream is being able to see the hammer, so I don't know what your guys' problem
It's
is.
fine.
Yeah. No, it's critically, you see, because it's super cool what happens with the hammer. I mean, the amulet. One more time, and maybe it'll be fine.
Like, I've got it, so
Yeah.
I have to sometimes pop out of the
possibly look away
session and then go back into the session.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what happened. How I fixed it.
Give it a roll. All right. So, Lillian, did you want to read through this?
Let's do it. Let's see what it says.
Let's do it. It'll be fun.
It'll be fine.
Right.
Don't read it out loud.
Okay. So, you kind of start reading. It takes you a little while. Obviously, it takes probably the first probably part of the day, you kind of do the food and stuff like that, and you're preparing for what you want to do with what you obviously found out about this guy. So, Goldariah is the Demon Lord of Ashes, one of the higher courtiers of the Hellish Courts. A vengeful lord of chaos and pestilence. He's one of the 9 lords of the Hells. In history, he was a petty and vile, vengeful aberrant. So this is one of the 9 lords of Hell. In history, he is one of petty vengeance and vile, aberrant maliciousness towards all who do not serve him. A legend says the Demon Lord was once a mortal man whose heart was so completely corrupted by hatred that he fell from grace and dedicated his will to eternal hatred of the mortal realm. His clerics mirrored this hatred with a warped bile that they used to propagate the ruin of the world around them, bleeding disease and hardship into the world with vile magics, corrupting politics that is designed to turn brother against brother. It has been many generations since any such vileness has felt a presence in the land of Muskel. However, from this text, kind of reading through like some of the lines and stuff like that, you believe that this healer was one of these like worshippers, basically, that Goldariah has come to Numeria in some form or another, and depending on what that might mean for the rest of Numeria, you assume that it would have something to do with this disease that it's befallen, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Gonna spark notes this to everyone else.
Moggy's gonna do it again and be like, I told you that dude was evil.
Low-key evil. Like, not, yeah. I mean, so as far as, so roll me a religion test as well, Mob. And anyone else who wants to roll me a religion test as well.
I'll give it a whirl.
Give it a doozy whacker.
We get 18?
Not quite that.
An 18. Alright. Yeah, you know that as far as bad guys are concerned, these guys are some of the worst. It's not enough for them to just, be evil and, get power. They need to destroy others. They need to, ruin others to a point that is beyond, what most hateful, evil kind of gods, even deem as necessary. They will take the extra mile every step of the way on hatred and maliciousness. And often they will have, guiles of, kindness and love and, I'm going to help you. Yeah. Because as well, to some degree, and you'd probably, I would say, Lillian, you'd know this with your role.
Hey.
A lot of the reason why that is because Goldariah is a terrifying deity to get into bed with. He takes over your life in a way that is so insidious that if you ever to leave his service, you would be destroyed by the same, the cult that surrounds him, what is known as the cult of the hand, that you also kind of catch in, obviously, this description, which seems to be the people who are within Numeria at the moment. They will dedicate more effort to destroying members who use desert than to their general regular maliciousness. They'll find creative and fun ways to torture them to punishment, basically.
Right. Okay.
Hashtag grimdark. Hashtag not fantasy.
horror.
Hashtag this is where we're at now. Yeah. So never get caught by these guys. That's probably good.
Yeah. What was in the ledger?
Names, dates, and kind of it seems to be a I guess it doesn't make much sense what it says. It's turnip, cabbage, grain, just random words, and you're what this equates to, really.
Right. Okay.
And then there's the amulet as well, last but not least. So
have a look at the amulet.
Have a look at the amulet. Who would like to have a look at the amulet? Give it a touchy touch.
I want to poke it.
Give it to the bed.
Bed's volunteering.
It's sure.
He seems excited.
I'm curious. What? Okay.
Yep. So I'll give you all that. So, roll me your Arcana.
Okay. That was almost a 1.
Almost.
Saw it like, and I was like, no, Tim.
Don't you do it! So you turn it over in your hand, and it looks like kind of a way to amulet. But then you kind of it's hard to describe exactly what you want to do. You think that there might be a way to activate it. Is that
Bear's sort of slowly turning it over in his hands, like.
Yeah. Would you like to activate the amulet? See what happens.
He's sort of like, should I activate it?
I think Mog is
Put that out to the peanut gallery.
Mog is there, just lighting up his mole, just leaning against it.
Urge to smite rising.
What are you gonna do? Not gonna stop you. Just
no, and he asked outright, should I activate it?
Mog's just gonna look
I mean, no, that's maybe a bad idea.
Mog is
It could be full of information.
Yeah. Can I roll
Could
an
also be
Arcana
full of
on that
plague.
one as well, Jacob?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Try and
It could
figure out
also be
what it
full of
does.
plague.
What it does? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
Bear's just continually turning it over in his hand and touching the gem and seems really intrigued by it.
It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it.
Yeah, no, Bear's just sort of looks really weirded out by it.
Yeah, you're not certain what it would do. Obviously it's not a Arcana check, but you're not. Yeah, it's
not sure.
Yeah, you're not sure, Lillian. Did anyone else, did you want to give it a roll as well, Ben? To see what it'll probably do this.
Yeah, I'll give it another roll.
Oh wait, was that the roll before Lillian?
Yeah, the 17 was
sorry.
my Arcana check.
Yeah, sorry. If you activate this as well, you believe it'll be possibly a tether to Gulduaya.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about nah?
I'm no fucking around kind of
cool.
tether.
Mr. Mog. Mog's gonna say we need to break it.
Yeah, Bear just sort of is holding it and turning it over and it's just ooh, press the button. And they are just sort of look, I don't really know. It's not really my expertise.
Yeah. Do you relay that it's a tether to gold, whatever?
No.
Well, then I'm
Keeping it to himself.
if you can stop
This guy.
Silly voice.
He's like, I don't get it. Mog, you want to try this?
Yeah, no, he was like, do you want to have a look?
Yeah. Hands it to Mog. All right, Mog, go.
Alright, Mog is gonna just do the same thing. I just want to what is it? I'm nah, let me have a closer look. The 15. Tell me what.
Yep, you know how to activate this, and you believe it would be, if you were to activate it, you'd be able to draw up possibly get a connection with Gulduaya and he'd be if you want to call Gulduaya, this is the phone to do it.
Oh, okay. This is evil, guys. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah. It seems to chill in your hands, and as you kind of look at turn it over, something from your from your learning as a sage and sage background and stuff like that, you remember the name Gulduaya, or a kind of story related to Gulduaya, or the Demon Lord of Ashes specifically is probably what would be in your knowledge. The Demon Lord of Ashes is the one who blinded Lavinia. He's the one who whipped her eyes from her, because she was once the god of seers. She was once known as the god of seers, capital S ears. Could see many things or what would come to pass in the traversal of the universe's balance and flow. And basically he whipped her eyes out and devoured them so that no one could see truly what was to come. And he doesn't even able to see it himself. He cares not for what will happen, only the slow marching progression of basic destruction that he wishes.
Okay. Well,
Fun fact!
Relay that.
Yeah.
Is definitely a phone call to the evil, or this is how we communicate to that evil god, who is not a good guy, has a huge history of blinding innocent women. So,
is any god innocent? Come on.
well, you're right. But
I mean, to
But blind
Walt,
you.
she's
you shouldn't
innocent.
be blinding women though. Like, it's not right.
Yeah, that ain't right.
The goodest boy.
That did not make sense.
I'm going to put it on the floor, and like you're going to see me start to like wind up to a big smash with my ball.
Bear goes, wait. What if we hold on to it, and then, I mean, like, clearly we want to stop the plague that's happening. You think that this might be a way to potentially summon the cause of the plague, and we could stop him?
You would also imagine it'd be an amulet of office, or an amulet of like, hi, I'm with these guys, and they're like,
Ah,
So we could use
But-
it to get.
That would require some forward thinking, but who has time for that? Destroy evil things, Monk. It's the right thing to do.
yes, like we could use it later on, but we don't know if this. We don't know who is watching through this amulet.
It's not active, so no one.
But it could be like from the other side. It could be like a whole evil eye, like knowing where we are.
Watching you. Watching you, Mark. Watching all of you.
I still think it would be useful to hold on to. We could keep it in a bag, and then it doesn't see anything.
Well, Baird, I'm going to give it to you then. You can hold on to it.
Okay. I'll hold on
It's
to
not
it.
glowing,
Hmm?
and we don't hear good things from it.
Puts it in a pouch.
Puts it in a sack.
Yeah, like,
One of the
wraps
sacks we
it in
stole from the dead guys? Yeah.
No, just like wraps it in some like spare cloth, like his little his scarf or
A
something.
little shawl, like,
Yeah, just wraps it in some cloth, pops it in a bag in his like little pouch.
Mhm.
It's just like there. Now it can't see anything.
yeah, nice. There you go.
Problem solved.
Problem
Alright.
solved.
And then we potentially have a useful in the future.
Who knows?
Okay.
Planning for the future. All right. So, I think at that point we will take a quick break, so we can have like a 15-minute off in the half hour, like for the hour and a half we've already been doing the game. But don't worry, stream will be back in exactly 15 minutes. 15, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15. All right. Thank you. We'll see you soon
Yeah.
on Fun Adventures with Ardent Roleplay.
having something that you can kind of physically see and be like, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, is a very simple way to just keep story flowing.
It's another tool to communicate to the players what's happening.
Imaginations are endless.
Players who are new into the game, being able to describe, what a crypt or a dais or something is.
I believe we're in the presence of a trap.
With this, it's like, this pops right up on my screen, and I can see all this stuff, and I don't need to tell anyone about it.
That is amazing. That's so good.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang.
To have that visualization right there. Pretty impressive, yeah.
Having the visuals, it kind of brings it into a cool world.
This is the second time I played D&D. The first time I played, I actually filled in for a guy that couldn't make it to a session. I made his character completely chaotic evil.
I could probably help you out of there, but you're gonna have to give me that coin pouch.
And killed the entire party I was with, and yeah, I can't really play with those guys anymore. Because my perception is usually pretty high, I can see a lot of things that the other people can't see, which means that I can kind of take advantage of situations a lot easier than I would be able to in just a normal tabletop standard. Like, it'd be very hard to be like, hey guys, I know the Dungeon Master just said I've got all this stuff in the corner, but don't look at it because you characters can't see it.
I believe we're in the presence of a trap.
With this, it's like, this pops right up on my screen, and I can see all this stuff, and I don't need to tell anyone about it.
What? Oh, that's fantastic.
Never played it, never played anything interactive. It was always on my bucket list. I've always seen it on movies, my friends play it, and I heard that it's like really immersive and that it can last for months.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I couldn't fathom how gameplay works like that. Like tailoring that some people could see certain things and then like other players couldn't. When they said it's all your imagination, I'm like, what? Like anything?
I'm gonna run up to one of them and like hook my bow over its head, draw it back, and like decapitate.
Imaginations are endless, and I think having the visuals, it kind of brings it into a cool way.
Let me tell you why you're here. What if I told you you could mix augmented reality with your RPGs? You take the miniature, The story ends. You keep scrolling and believe tabletop games are limited to physical models. Download Ardent Roleplay. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the chance to add something new.
Having something that you can kind of physically see and be like, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, is a very simple way to just keep story flowing.
It's another tool to communicate to the players what's happening.
Imaginations are endless.
Players who are new to the game, being able to describe, what a crypt or a diath or something is.
I believe we're in the presence of a trap.
With this, it's like, oh, this pops right up on my screen, and I can see all this stuff, and I don't need to tell anyone about it.
That is amazing. That's so good.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang.
To have that visualization right there. Pretty impressive. Yeah.
Having the visuals, it kind of brings it into a cool world.
This is the second time.
Don't go in the sewers. Just don't do it. Don't do it for me. Baby, please.
Okay, sure.
And we're back. All right. So yes, where we left on our break, they have just found some quite damning evidence about a cult of the Iron Hand that is currently apparently infiltrated most of Numeria with this disease, and assumedly, one thing led to another, and well, now we've got a magic amulet that might connect to an evil god.
It's fine. It's in a bag.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They said.
Totally.
And nothing could ever possibly go wrong. So, where would you guys like to head now? You, I believe, chased the Tarvin to the sewers. Mm-hmm. However, that was some hours ago, and at that particular time, you were like, I don't know if you can stay here.
Even Damon knows the sewers are probably instant death.
Yeah, how good's your constitution, guys?
My constitution is really good, and I'm still not going into those sewers.
Mine's crap, and I really don't want to go into those sewers.
Okay. Well, Mog is prepared for anything, but if the whole team is not comfortable with going to the sewers, then Mog understands.
I will say that I heard clanking for plate armor in the night, so we might have other paladins in the area.
It was actually during the morning, so it was like
the morning, yeah. Yeah.
After they had done their
and we
prayers
saw creepy children at night
with
glowing eyes
out in the swamps.
Yeah.
So many great things.
What a eventful night.
I love this town.
You love this slum.
No, it's the whole town.
It's the whole town.
I like this town too. Aww.
Thanks, I hate it. Alright, let's play, team.
Can we look around the streets? Like, can I do a perception check just to see if there's, like, anything obvious, like, in any other direction that we can go kind of thing?
Maybe so. Like, there are like things you can do, like obviously going back to the church or either St. Alban or Lavinia, either one of those. They might have more to help you with, or to try and figure out this journal that you've
I think the reason why we came in here, snuck in here, is because we wanted to get to the healers on the ground, like kind of thing, like get to the center of it and see if there was anything more that we could do. Because the churches both didn't really have. We were given an order by
the paladin, right?
Paladin that wanted us to heal healers.
They wanted you to put a stop to the healer that was in slums. Which you did.
We did.
That same healer. Oh, well, we need to go report that, right?
Now I'm gonna everyone roll me a wisdom save and calculate some things for me, because you've got some wisdom. You can figure this out on your own, but I don't think you quite first yet. So.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
That was Mog. Never mind. I rolled a 10, which was probably also a fail.
You don't fail. But wait. No, you were quite fair. It takes better. You gotta be smarter than the average bear.
Which I am definitely not. Well, wiser than the average bear, right?
Smarter than the average bear. Ben?
Yeah, sorry, I was just...
Damn!
That's actually funny. That seems fine. Right. Oh, damn, there you go. +1, you're like the lowest wisdom.
No, Damon has the lowest wisdom with -1.
I do.
So you're going to imagine that the kids you left behind in that healing place, the place of healing, probably got a visit from the paladins, or probably getting a visit from the paladins, and you would imagine that their entire kill the plague mentality is probably not going to go over too well for them if they're still in. And you would be tempted to believe that they would have heard about the massive explosion that happened in the slums and came to investigate it, and if anyone tried to stop them, wish you killed all the ones who would have stopped them. Well, maybe not all of them, but at least enough. They wouldn't have been able to really stop any amount of paladins from doing what they wanted to do.
Paladins are kind of difficult to stop. You're not really equipped for it.
But that is what you would imagine might be going on around that now. So,
maybe we should go and check on those children we left in the healer's tent, hut, house. Because, we have metal clanging, which probably indicates paladins, considering we're standing in the middle of the slums, and I don't think anyone has any fancy plate mail in the slums. And those kids, if they meet the paladins, they're dead.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
They're dead.
Yeah, man.
Is there anything more that we can do going back for them now, kind of thing? I was hoping that once we killed that healer... Was that healer the one that we were sent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many things could have changed. I remembered that. Instead of throwing him against the wall, I would have just hit him with my massive hammer.
But it's okay. He ate a weird pill and now he's fine.
He ate a what?
He ate that pill and he went away.
Yeah, remember? I was trying to punch it out of his throat.
Yeah. That was a thing you did. There was an attempt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the paladins are already there murdering children, then potentially we could either distract the paladins from murdering children, or if they've already murdered the children, then we can also update them that the healer is gone.
And might or might not be burning in sunlight at this point.
It is not a win-win, but it is something.
It's not quite a lose-lose either, so we're getting somewhere.
I feel like I need the rainbow emoji for Dark Fantasy. No one wins, no one loses. It's just
Is it just a monochrome rainbow?
Monochrome rainbow, yeah. Like a dark, it's just the colors of Dark Fantasy, like grey, dark brown, slightly darker brown, a greenish brown,
very dark purple.
Yeah, the crimson color.
Yeah. Maybe that really horrible slime neon green as well.
Neon green, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty peak.
Yeah, pretty peak Dark Fantasy. But at the very least, probably finding more information from the clerics and various groups that are in the city to then try and figure out this book. You got some options here. Figure out the names, figure out the what's going on here. Depends what you want to do. Otherwise, going to the sewers is still an option. It is achievable to do.
Well, then I guess we should head back to that house, see if the children have been executed.
Excommunicato.
And then maybe head back to one of the churches, or maybe Paladins.
I guess if they're leaving, it's going to be easier to go out with them as well.
Yeah.
Make their own way out.
Yep. All right.
That's fair.
So you head on back to the old tavern place, and it's there are no paladins there. There are no children there, but there are no corpses there either.
Fair.
So that's expected.
Yeah, that's a bit.
You do look around and the people in the windows watch you.
Okay,
cover their windows again.
Stares back at them, just
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see where paladins may have gone?
You may indeed roll to see where paladins may have gone.
I will.
Yeah, let's do a thing. Mm.
Pin that going.
Is that just survivaling it?
Yes.
Yep. The same bonus. Anyway.
It's a great one.
16.
There's no bloodshed that's happened here. They came here, you believe they might have taken the kids, and left. They haven't killed them yet.
they
Okay.
didn't kill them here.
So there's also there's no signs of a struggle either, right?
No. They were pretty much out of it by the time.
As you say, those kids were pretty messed
screwed,
up.
yeah.
I don't think they could struggle.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can I see where they would have gone?
You get an idea that they went back into probably towards the temple again.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Pass this on. What do we want to do, fam?
Why are they taking sick kids without killing them? I thought they were just eradicating plague.
Might it be the other ones that were not killing them?
I didn't think they had any paladins. I thought they were clerics.
Nope.
Well, we don't know that. We can assume that, but we don't know that.
True.
If only you could ask someone.
If only.
Yeah.
Glances out at the very hostile neighbor. Is like, I don't think there's anyone we can ask here.
I guess Mog will go up to one of the houses.
Oh yes, send the halfway paladin.
Yes,
It's a great idea.
You rap on the door. They're
go.
Creak out of the side
Can you tell us if there were paladins here last night? Did you see anyone last night coming through here? Pardon?
roll me a persuasion. Make this person love you. Be the goodest boy you can.
Please.
Wah, wah.
2.
So she kind of looks you up and down. Is there were paladins here.
There were?
Yep.
No time?
Yep.
What are they?
Why does it matter to you?
Because.
Are you here to kill me and my kid?
Nope, you are completely safe. I won't even get into the house or anything. I just want to know information.
She closes the little flap and goes back inside.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I walk back and I go up to Damon and go alright Damon, your turn.
Why don't I try?
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
The bard?
I'm a lot more
charisma?
Let's let the charisma caster go.
I'm not saying anything, but I will shrug.
If I fail, then Damon can try.
I think I'm still covered in mud, so I'm just not even going to bother.
Didn't even try to wash it off. No.
I like how you just slept covered in mud.
I mean, how was I going to wash it off? I've probably got as much as I can.
Yeah, true.
Your clothes are definitely dirty.
Who needs a drink? Just do it.
Cool. Yeah, well, Baird's gonna walk up to.
You're gonna walk or you're gonna saunter? Come on.
Depends on how many eyes are on him.
You would imagine a few, but you can't really tell. They're in the house.
It's not so much. It's not a saunter, but it's not quite a walk. It's very casual.
It's like a little tiny hop. It's
yeah, it's just I'm very relaxed and I'm not really bothered by being here, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he will just knock on the door. Just
the curtain opens again. It's a child this time.
Hi.
The mother comes behind and pulls the kid back. It's don't you talk to me and my son ever again? Roll me a persuasion test.
Can I try charm person?
You can.
Yeah. But yeah, Bear's just got their lyre out and they just pluck on it gently. It's like, I just had a few simple questions for you.
Honestly, I really hope this woman gets like a natural 20. It's like, nah, get out.
Honestly, I hope they do too, because it'd be funny.
12.
It's a 13.
Ah, got him. Like, oh, hello.
Sorry if we frightened you. It was definitely not our intention. We just wanted to be able to help the children that were left behind in the house behind us, in the healer's house.
Oh, the ones that were taken, yes.
Who took them?
The Paladins of St. Alban. As she says that.
Yeah, and he makes sort of like a horrified kind of like, oh, that's awful. It's like, do you know which way they went?
Back to the temple, I would assume, but I don't know. I would assume that your companion would have known that.
My companion is not with their company.
Oh.
It's complicated. I don't quite understand it myself, but...
It's okay, I understand. You're doing the best of what you can do.
Exactly. We're trying to do the best that we can and hurt as few people as possible.
Of course.
Is that common for them? Do they normally take people rather than just killing them on the spot?
No, they usually butcher people as they have the plague. Yeah.
Okay, so that's unusual.
They usually ask some questions first, but yeah, they usually butcher them straight up.
Was there anything else strange that you noticed last night or this morning?
Well, that was unusual. I mean, it caused quite a trouble last time.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an unfortunate incident, and we're very, very sorry.
You did kill, I think, one of you. Oh, you actually, I think, killed my cousin. Yeah.
I am so deeply, deeply sorry. I was simply trying to protect my friends.
I understand it. It happens. It's fine.
And Baird will actually
only because it was you, but
Baird will actually reach into their pocket and take out two gold coins, and just be like, please, if I can offer you these as compensation, I know it will not bring your family member back, but my heart goes out to you.
Yeah, she like looks at the coins like, well, I mean, if you have any food, that would be better.
Yeah, I think I have some food on me, so they switched coins for a couple of bread rolls.
Yeah, so remove 2 lots of your days of rations, and you give him give them bread rolls and stuff. Kid's like, oh, yay! And goes to the fireplace and puts it in a little thing and cuts a little slice off the end, and then want some, Mum? He's like, yes, of course, and cuts a small slice of bread off and hands it to her, and then she eats it, and then that's all they do.
I noticed last night some strange young children around. Is that a frequent occurrence around here?
They're the Watchers.
The Watchers?
They watch. We don't know why, but they're orphans usually. Their parents are usually killed by the plague, but they live. We don't know why. The Alban, the Knights try to kill them when they find them, but they are quiet.
Do you know where they might frequent?
Honestly, no. I see them occasionally, but only for a minute. They don't watch me.
Okay.
Mostly.
Well, thank you so much for your assistance. And the bear turns back
she coughs as well, as she was
turns away, takes a small step back. Just do we have any other questions?
Roll me a Constitution save.
God damn it!
If she doesn't
my Constitution is so bad. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Womp.
Mm-hmm. Actually, roll with advantage. Actually,
okay.
Yeah,
because social distancing.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
So what do I?
Well, 1 extra d20.
Okay, so just roll another d20.
And then you take the highest result.
Okay, great.
Good luck.
Bam.
Oh, look at that.
You're
fine.
16.
Yay. Yeah, so Bear just sort of turns back to the peanut gallery and it's like, do we have any other questions?
He kind of scowls at all of you.
Dame is just looking down. He's so freaked out.
Like,
I'm doing it rough.
Dad, I'm so proud of you. You know what? Drows are just like, I always knew that they were just like the little sweethearts, you know? They're not evil. Which is like what they all do it. They're just part of their environment.
Sure. It turns back to the woman he was talking to. She's like, "Thank you so much for your assistance, and I wish you all the best."
Thank you.
Good health. Just takes another big step back. Like, comes back.
She goes back into the house. Yeah.
I
haven't got anyone with the disease yet, have I?
No, I haven't managed to yet.
Not yet.
Well, it's unusual for them to take people rather than just slaughter them on the spot, so maybe we should pay them a visit.
That is a good idea. Do that.
Time to go.
Okay.
So you walk back to the. So you basically walk back to the street you came out of, the one where you passed by those guards and stuff like that. There is still one guard, the guy with the shirt, like the lack of shirt. He is still sitting there, drinking his tea and chilling out. And he regards you with, what can I describe it for you? The dirtiest look any human could give a mortal. But a look nonetheless that he doesn't even speak to you. He's like,
"Proud me, bitch."
Proud me, bitch.
We just walk on by,
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not acknowledging.
As the last of you kind of crosses, though, and probably about 10 feet away from you, he's like, "Thanks for coming to the slum. Thanks for coming to the slums."
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for the hospitality.
It's awkwardly, "Thanks for having us." Sorry, I didn't want it to go this way. Cool. And so you're heading back towards the church, basically. Is that that's the plan?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Nice. All right. So you obviously got the Church of St. Alban on the Guardian's card. Also, feel free to pick up the Sunken Treasure and the Wildfire card, because there's you can get to a different place. Grab those for me if you'd be so kind. But yeah, you do see obviously the first one being the Guardians. You got the entrance, and you basically go into the actual.
Nice church, nice tiles.
Vicious Swan.
Nice tiles.
Nice tiles. If you do say so yourself, buddy. All right, so you see the entrance and that kind of stuff, and you generally just head straight. There's those two clerics from last time as well. They're in their positions and stuff like that. Yeah. What do you like to do?
You can let the paladin handle this one. Hey, you're people.
My God, look at this. Look at this.
What beautiful craftsmanship.
You can see through the window. God, who did that?
Who's to say, honestly?
I can't see through that. Right, so those two people are still there? The guard? Wait.
Yep, the clerics, yep.
Well, I guess I'll go forward. I don't have that, disgusting robe on now.
No. Yeah, you've dished that shit outside, it's fine.
Yeah, and I want to go up to the first guard and be like...
Yo, dog.
I want to be like, oh, I have questions. Who can I speak to?
We have answers here. What can we help you with, Mog?
We need to know who was in the slums late last night.
Oh, that would be Augustus and Cedric.
Was it just the two of them?
Oh, it was in the morning as well. They collected some plaguers as well.
They collect them?
Yes. They interrogated them, and now they're questioning them downstairs.
Okay, why? Does this happen often?
No. I can put you in touch with one of them if you'd like. I believe they're free now.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. Just a moment then. Feel free to come inside into the church, of course. And yeah, they bring you inside the actual church. And you bring up the sunken treasure card.
The what, sorry?
The sunken treasure card. Sunken treasure!
Sunken treasure.
Come on, buddy. There it is.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they basically come into here and wait. They go to the very back and then up basically a side towards like the kind of back of the church. And leave you kind of just standing there. There is obviously a staircase moving down, as well as another cleric here moving from side to side. Also, moving basically around and dusting that kind of stuff.
Cool. This is a good-looking chandelier. Look at this chandelier. Oh.
If you don't say so yourself.
I don't say so myself. Anyway. So does the cleric guide us down to the
No. He I'll be right with you. I'll just go and get one. Goes downstairs, curls around the staircase, and then comes back up about 5 or so minutes later. With him is a paladin clad in full plate, and with
also not in full plate.
Sorry?
Is he all not in full plate?
The cleric is not. The paladin is.
Oh, right, yeah.
He has a halberd on his back, and you do seem to recognize him from a few days ago. You met him at Shanky's Inn. It's Matherman.
Did we go to an inn?
Yeah, that was the first game. That's where we started.
The very first inn.
Yeah.
He's a cleric of Vanathar.
To an inn?
In a D&D game? No. Surely not.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'd like to just be like, oh, it's you. I didn't meet him the other day when he got.
He didn't attack them.
He's not one of the. He's not one of the two paladins that this cleric spoke of. But he's like.
Oh, okay.
He's here. He's like. Yes, we've met before. How are you? You find yourself well in Arbortown?
It's a nice town. I really like the town. It looks like it has life still left in it, and that's all that matters.
Please feel free to dispense with pleasantries. I understand what Arbortown is like, but thank you for at least that level of brightness. You were asking about the children that we brought in, taken care of.
Yes. You are interrogating them?
We are asking them questions, and I am seeing to their care, yes.
What questions are you asking?
Who they were being healed by, what they were like, and what happened while they were there.
Why do you need that information?
Because we are looking for the healer who was trying to heal them. We suspect that he is linked to something at play in Arbortown, but we aren't unsure of it yet.
Is there any way that we could help? We would also
do me a persuasion test, my dude.
Keep in mind we have that amulet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. I'd like to point to Baird and be like, Baird, come here.
Come here. Plead our case. Yes, of course. Yes.
Let me persuade him to see if there's anything more that we can do, kind of thing. 15 help?
Yep. So what are you asking basically? You want his help, and you want to help him?
Yeah. Is there any information that you need? Anything?
He looks kind of around somewhat and is like, There's an artifact that was recovered from within the slums. From what we understand to be the source of all of the plague within Arbortown that has since ravished it to a point of, where it is today. It is a tome. It seems to be magical in origin, and none of us have been able to truly understand what it means or what it might represent, but it is currently it's a closely guarded treasure of the Knights of St. Alban at this moment.
So you have this tome?
Yes. He was acquired. Okay. Now, we understand that the tome might have something to do with this individual who we encountered, basically.
Right.
Well, what do I call him? Tarvin. This Tarvin individual, but we can't confirm that at this moment.
Okay. Before I go ahead, just wait here a minute. I just go back to the group. I just kind of whisper kind of thing. Like, do I tell them like where we were? Like kind of where we were last night, or is that dangerous?
That we went to deal with the thing like they asked, and now we have recovered more that we can give to them.
At least give them the books.
Yeah, the book.
I just don't know if this church. I don't know their
their vibe.
Yeah, their goal.
Don't know if you agree with their methods.
Yeah, that one as well. I don't know if they want the rest of these books or the amulets.
Maybe ask if we can see the first book.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe we can help.
Maybe.
Who knows? If they can't understand it, maybe it's in a language they don't read.
Mm-hmm.
If other two books were put in Infernal, so potentially.
They're my characters, god dang.
Okay. I will bear you come with me. And
there you go.
We'll just tell them what happened last night. You've got the amulet.
I want to keep the amulet.
The cleric, the cleric is next to Mattheman and is like, should I get Arthur? And with a quick kind of snap of his hand, Mattheman's like, no, do not get Arthur. Then I will turn to my duties then. Please. And the cleric goes off, kind of looking to Mattheman as he goes back out into the entranceway.
Okay.
There's a bit of terse, you can do an insight roll if you want to get more out of what that interaction was, but
yes,
at the moment,
please.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Give me the juice. Give me the juice.
Is it 14?
Is it 14?
There you go.
Oh,
damn!
God damn!
Damn!
Bad,
dude. You've got good rolls today, man.
It makes up for every atrocious roll that I've had so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming at once.
Yeah,
another 3 sessions of all fails.
You watch. The rest of it's going to be hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Ooh, the sweetest garbage you've ever done seen. William got 15. Big got that. Mm-hmm. 14 on the side, and I imagine that. What's the character's name again?
Ed?
Damon. I remember what names are.
Yeah.
Rude.
It's like Trent. His name is Trent. No, he's not.
That's not right. Hang on.
Wait a minute.
So, for Lillian and Bed, Matherman is not a fan of whoever the hell Arthur is.
Right. Oh, we've seen this before.
Oh, tough fan. But enough that he is his own sheriff in this one horse town. And yeah, so that's so so you've obviously you've done persuasion to get him involved, and Matherman seems like he's open to working with you in some capacity. He's like, I'm not sure exactly what could be done in order to open this book, but we have tried many paladins. Perhaps.
Maybe you don't need a paladin. Maybe you need someone else. Potentially. And we see that.
How do I know I can trust all of you? And points to look to all 4 of you, including you, Mac, because he's a cleric of Vanathar. Oh, yeah, cleric of Vanathar, not a paladin of St. Alban. Tied together, sure, but
I'd be like, okay, Well, then I have to explain where we were last night. We fought Torvik last night.
Carbon.
And we were at that house. I was healing the children. And then it was discovered that he was the one.
You're the Grim Weepers that the
is that what they called us?
The slummers are calling the group who entered into the.
That's where Damon pipes up. Yeah, that's us.
That was a misunderstanding.
They attacked us first.
Misunderstanding? We killed innocent people.
They attacked us.
They did.
They attacked us in self-defense. Damon's going to get, stand up a little bit more.
Damon.
Is Damon still under the madness and believes that he was right in that action, though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He cares not. He did the right. He cares not for them. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
They're nothing.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my apologies then. I won't say anything then.
Yeah.
No, I want you to say stuff.
You put me in a position where I don't think I necessarily have anything to input, because I'm pretty sure that if I think that it's all fine, I'm not gonna. I think Mog's handling it then.
Yeah, that's so good then.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, they attacked us. But the point is that we figured out this fellow was actually poisoning them. And we found a secret compartment that had some books that you might want to look at.
Yeah, I see them now. He seems interested about it. He's like,
I take my shoulder to myself and I get the books out.
Mm-hmm. He kind of he looks he like picks up the one about the of Gul'dan and is like starts flipping it over and places it back in your hands, wipes his hand of it, then picks up the other book and looks through it as well, and is a bit confused by the names and dates and stuff. I was like, I see.
What do you say about it? What does it read to you?
We even read Infernal.
Can he read Infernal? Yes, I think he can. He can read Infernal.
If he couldn't, then Lillian would translate for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a learned gentleman.
A learned gentleman. He's a cleric after all, of the goodest god, and needs that good think energy to stop the evil. He takes a moment and okay, come with me, and takes a moment to look to the left of the chapel, to kind of a section of stairs that lead further back, and then takes you guys down the staircase. You get into a kind of series of what look like crypt catacombs and stuff like that, and take you to the wildfire card. Excuse me. And this is what you see. And on the pedestal, basically at the end of this this room, I'm going to quickly try again. There we go. At the end of the pedestal is the rogue card with a book floating in air.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This book looks so good. Oh. I have to say this book.
The tooting of your own horn is...
Man, Mac really likes these things, you know?
Oh, really? Yeah. Sorry, what was the book on? Which card?
Rogue?
I was looking at...
sorry. It's the wildfire card, not the hideout card.
The wildfire one is just showing me the crypt.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's fine. That's the crypt, and then the rogue card should show you the book as well.
Okay, because I was looking at it in AR and I was like, book. There it is. Look at
book.
Not evil at all,
right?
No,
How it
Yeah, they got the fire. All right, so he like points in the direction of the book, and there seems to be like it's just in this chapel. It seems to be at the very end of what you'd imagine the crypt to be. He does kind of pass by like some jail cells and some like kind of like smaller rooms that you'd imagine guards and these kind of people would be in, and generally guarding the crypts of this temple. And he points out to the book. He's like, we have kept it here for about 4 weeks or so now, but we've been unable to just like figure out how to even open it. So, one of you has an idea, more than happy to let you have a go.
I try just opening the book.
Straight up, just going to try.
Like straight up, just try and open the book.
He gestures. He's like, "Please do." You go up to it at the very end, and like you grab it. You grab it in midair because it's obviously floating, and you try and reach it open, and the book opens for a split second, wraps around, and becomes like a book, like a closed book. It goes like whoop, and becomes the book again.
I'm going to try again.
Same second verse, same as the first. Loops around, locks tight.
It's impressive.
While everyone's working things out, I'm going to keep attempting the same strategy.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to work at some point.
Mm-hmm. You take a moment as you look down at your hands, and you've got gauntlets here.
Yes.
You got gauntlets.
I'm full gauntlets. Yeah.
There are patches of your gauntlets that have rust on them, like the kind of bluish, greenish rust.
Oh, they're rotting.
I'm going to stop touching the book because I noticed that. I take like a step back, like rubbing my gauntlets together, like just seeing if they're ruined.
Like that.
Can I roll for Arcana?
You may.
Yeah, I'd also like to do that as well.
You may. You can even roll together and make it with advantage if you like.
Ooh.
Oh, we should do that. Put all of our heads together.
Yeah.
We're all having a look at it.
Are we doing advantage then?
Yep. I think it was just probably honestly Bed got it, and Lillian, you also got it.
That's sweet.
I just want
to
get it.
So actually, more importantly, you going up to the book, yeah?
Yeah.
As you both approach it, the book opens. Like,
okay.
What the hell? I say.
Yep.
After just failing 14 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They just walk up to it.
Vaguely offended by this.
Can we figure out maybe why? Because I'm like, maybe it's just because goodest boys are not allowed, but then
like the tiefling and What have I ever done to anyone?
I mean, you're an evil wayside.
Racist.
Racist. Yeah, it could be the tiefling. Who's to say? Good enough.
You're just we're gonna try and walk at it differently and see.
Wait.
Let's jive towards.
Let's do it one at a time. Let's see who it's actually reacting to. If we step away from it, does it close again?
You gotta step away from it a little bit, and it closes.
Cool. All right, you go first.
And I assume that Damon is trying to wrap it open again.
I think Damon stopped with the rust.
Yeah, Damon's not touching it anymore because it's rusting his claws.
Yeah, you move back.
I've taken a step back.
Cool.
I'll move towards it. See if it opens.
Yep, you move towards it. It doesn't open.
Doesn't open?
Nope.
It must be bad.
Switches places. Yeah, Baird walks up to it.
Yep, it opens.
That solves that one.
When Baird walks up to it and opens, that's when I get to a little bit of a stance because we've been tricked by a lot of people, and now Baird's opening the Necronomicon looking book.
I know why it's probably doing that.
I don't.
I only fear it.
Baird reaches into their pocket and takes out the amulet, and instead of unwrapping it or anything like that, just tosses it to Lillian, just like catch
it. What's the thing? Does it close?
It does close.
you got it.
Got it.
Quite slowly, but it does close.
Mm-hmm. All right. Give me the thing.
Oh, back to bed.
Yeah. Catches it again.
All right, guys.
Yeah, you tell
We're teasing the book. Leave us be.
Do a reflex save, Steph. And do a reflex save, Romy.
Okay.
Actually, no. We'll do Steph first just to see what happens. But you toss it to Steph. Come on, give me a fail. Give me a
Dex?
fail.
Sexy
Swear,
Dex.
if you break
Dex.
our stuff.
I did not fail that.
You like pick it up with a gentle and you don't activate it when it lands in your hand. You idiots. Tossing around the strange, evil, magical artifact like a fucking pair of idiots.
Do I look
It's wrapped up.
Yeah, it's wrapped up.
No, it is not. But
Yes, it is.
Name's wrapped
It's
up.
wrapped in a cloth.
It's still wrapped in a cloth.
Yeah.
Tossing a wrapped up cloth definitely gets the wrapped up cloth not on you. But
No, it doesn't. I
Not
tied it up.
necessarily.
you
It
toss
is
it back.
wrapped and tucked.
No, you toss it back. Romy, Dex save. Go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yes.
I crave. I crave that nonsense. All right. So, Matheman's kind of watching this happen, like that. And as it you catch it, funnily enough, the fabric wraps open. You want to wrap something up? I will tell you this right now. Go do a roll for me. I say I would like to roll to wrap this up, and I'll get you to do something for it. Just to make sure that it can never come undone, or with a string or a box, a lead box. And if you bring up the hammer card again, it drops basically to the ground as Baird fumbles it, and it lands and activates.
Whoopsie.
Like this. Oh, there we go. Oh, so evil. Look at that evil. Pure goodness. You seen it? I hope you've seen it. It's me.
It's appearing on the rogue card for me sometimes, which is really weird.
Could be doing that. But
Looks the same, just sparkly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it activates. It rises into the air and
Sparkly boys.
hold up.
It's my Sailor Moon amulet.
I don't think this is the one you want.
Try again.
Yeah, Bear just sort of holds their hands up
Yeah, see, it's working for the stream, which is all that really matters. They know what it looks like. So yeah, this kind of glowing purple essence seems to leak out, and a single eye appears in the green slit of the amulet. And it looks at all of you with a hungry look in its eye. Single eye, as you know. And I want you all to do me a wisdom save.
Yay!
That's my favorite save. Oh, that's my favorite save. Oh no!
This is what I told you. I got two I got two nat 20s, and now I'm just gonna junk it.
Oh no!
I think we're all having a bad time there.
Everyone's having a very bad day today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
all
sorry.
Right. And that
sorry.
will be not for now, but for later.
Right. That's future party problems.
Yeah, I will message you some stuff that happens on your next long rest.
Right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Bear is still not sorry.
So what do you want to do?
Not in his vocabulary.
Yeah, so what do you want to do about the glowing magical amulet that appears before you?
Is the sheet that it was wrapped in still nearby?
Yep, you know how to deactivate it as well.
Okay, cool. I'm going to deactivate it.
Yeah, you wrap it up again and
ties it very tightly this time.
Matherman gives this
I'm good with magical items.
What is that?
Don't know. Stuffs it in their pocket. We're still figuring that out.
The book open. I want to quickly read the book.
Mm-hmm.
Have a bit of a flick through.
This particular book is not actually associated with Goldoaya. It is a list of names. It is a list of names and deeds, but
only like you kind of like you look at the names and you like kind of read them and it's like, who are all these people? Like you're not really sure. And if you take a single look away from the book, you forget all the names.
Can I get the book that's got the ledger in it? The one that we found?
Yep.
Cool. Are these the same names?
There are similar names, but there's a lot longer of a list in this book. It seems to be like a hit list, basically, and it seems magically attuned to, like, I suppose, roll me a probably like activate magical sight, because it's obviously a magical thing, so you do need some certain amount of magic to really understand what you're looking at.
Okay.
Just roll Arcana again.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
That's a good. Oh, yeah, it's
Bigger and miss stuff. Oh my god. Cursed.
It's over for you.
Cursed.
Yeah. It's fine.
Just kill the character now. It's fine.
It's fine. All you need to do is succeed on a will save now.
Oh, no.
Can I do another Arcana check to?
Oh no, probably not. No.
Sorry, what was the save?
Will save. Oh, sorry, wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom
Okay.
save. Yeah, wisdom save.
A for Mojo.
You're fine.
Okay.
I will get Mac to also do it because he has read the words. Nice. All right, Mac, you unfortunately have failed. Actually, no, I'm going to send this to Baird first, so you get the success, and then Mog will get. Yeah. Oh. Hello. He has some text there as well, which is fun. And yeah.
I got no text.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me make sure you double clicked it. It should be for the road. For the actual book itself.
Oh.
Where did it go? Here it is.
Am I standing upright right now?
Yep.
I'm still not getting it because my thing is junking out today.
So I.
It's not working for me.
Hold up. Let me give you one more.
That's a very Lovecraftian book.
It's telling me that that it's been updated, but not.
For the road card? Wait, what card are you looking at?
The road card. Oh my god, it keeps trying to view the other. Yeah, mine's still showing. My road card is showing the amulet for some reason. Yeah. Sorry, gang. Just gotta wait to load again.
So I think I fall over.
Yep, you go unconscious. You now have a phantom following you.
Oh, no.
Like it's a thing that you can see?
Yep, it's a thing that you kind of can and cannot see. It's like death, like a reaper next to you, like just kind of like watching whatever you're doing.
It's only for me?
Yep, only for you.
No one else can see this thing that's following me.
Yep, for now. Well,
for now.
Forever. Possibly forever. Who's to say? So, Roman,
yes,
I will let you know something. Like, I'll just give you kind of the reveal of this book. So, this book specifically is is basically an artifact of the god.
Mm-hmm.
Let's expand it. Athram, god of death and fear. Specifically, Athram is known more as a god of the death. Like, he's not a god of murder or a god of, like, just killing people or people just dying, or like the decay of death. He is the god of people's death, the moment between life and death that separates the living from the non. And part of his kind of like creed is that he and his followers go throughout the world dispensing what is to some extent divine justice or just the fate of people to die. So this book specifically, you would imagine, is an artifact of that particular deity, and there seems to be like a kind of like name their association with like a group or something like that, and where they approximately are. Like it seems to kind of note towns and stuff like that, so places you can go to find these people. You imagine that with this book and the book you have, you could possibly use it to some advantage in order to find members of this cult in order to stop them from what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Baird will relay this in its entirety to the group. Like, it's an artifact of this particular god's cult, and potentially we could use it in combination with our other book of names.
So Athum is specifically neutral evil. He is of the hellish courts, not the heavenly ones, and so, but isn't considered to be like one of, I guess, the lords of hell. He's like a lord of hell. He is, however, a god of the hellish courts. So context there.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, glad you like it. A gift for you, my friend.
Thanks. I hate it.
Yes. If you didn't, would I be doing my job right? I don't know. All right.
Mog's on the floor and it's probably just like rolled down the stairs like.
Just bye, Mog.
Any boys okay with that?
Maybe something we should check out. So how about I go and have a check on our goodest boy? Because our goodest boy is probably the first thing one of us would have run for, I hope.
Yes.
Yes.
So, explanations aside,
Someone would catch me, but no.
I will do a medicine check.
Is the good boy okay?
There we go. It was not good. Sorry, Mog. I know you're breathing, maybe.
You try and wake him up, and he comes awake. It's like, oh! Like, you awaken Mog. So, like, he kind of, like, you do manage to, like, wake him up, but he's like...
Like, well, that sucked. Make it up. Brush my armor.
You all right down there?
You good?
Yeah, I think I'm all right. Can I look around? What do I see?
Yeah, you see this dark figure kind of in the corner of your eye. Like,
what does it look like?
It's hard to tell. Like, you can't quite picture or focus on it as much as you'd like to. You're like... But you know it's there, and it doesn't move. It just is, and you can't. Yeah, it's like it's like kind of psychosis, I suppose. It's like just that thing that no one else can see, but is there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm cool. Cool.
So yeah. So with that. Basically, you have some names, you have a cult, you have something to track down. There's like with the amulet and this book, like artifacts or like a representation of the hellish domain or of the service of the hellish domain, like this one, allow you to kind of use this book. You would imagine this is kind of for everyone, kind of with the arcane lore that you were kind of trying to like use before. This definitely lines up with how you imagine like using these items will work. So with that, I think that's all the time we have for today. But we'll get into it next time and try to go searching for this cultist that might have escaped your grasp.
The missing cultist.
The missing cultist.
The sewer cultist.
Because you do see at least Tarbin's name when you open this book. All right. Thank you so much. And with that, we'll see you later. So thank you so much, stream, for joining us. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching us be silly and ridiculous as we usually are. We'll see you in 2 weeks, I think.
We love the quotes in the comments.
Yes. Throw away.
having something that you can kind of physically see and be like, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, is a very simple way to just keep story flowing.
It's another tool to communicate to the players what's happening.
Imaginations are endless.
Players who are new into the game, being able to describe, what a crypt or a dais or something is.
I believe we're in the presence of a trap.
With this, it's like, this pops right up on my screen, and I can see all this stuff, and I don't need to tell anyone about it.
That is amazing. That's so good.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang.
To have that visualization right there. Pretty impressive, yeah.
Having the visuals, it kind of brings it into a cool world.